done with us.
Welcome, adventurers from this plane and beyond, to Camaraderie and Shenanigans.
And Shenanigans!
Yeah! We don't know which one until we start the cameras. Thank you all so much for joining us. We're very excited to have you all here.
They let me out of my car this time.
Yes! He didn't have to chill in it. Oh my god, today would have been the worst day for that.
In our anonymous location,
yes,
it's toasty.
It's very toasty today. Which you can only imagine how this room is going to feel in like an hour.
And smell.
Imagine the smell.
I took a shower. We're still working on smell-o-vision. Bringing us into
20 Chronicles sent. Coming to you soon.
tonight's sponsor, Zach.
Yes. Hey, if you don't know the script yet, here's it one more time. Tonight's episode is sponsored by the Narrative Universe, which is a text-based TTRPG that you can play on Discord at your convenience with a professional GM.
Oh my.
The Narrative Universe is a pay-to-play system, but tonight they're giving away a 1-week free trial to anyone who comments in this live stream. You gotta be 18 or older to play, and you can't have played with any of the GMs currently on the system, on the server. So, head over to Discord to claim your prize. We'll have a link in our chat, and it should
right
pop
there,
up
right now.
And the
every
QR
few
code is
minutes.
up right now.
Hey,
Yes.
go check it out.
So check it out. They're awesome. Okay, bye.
You should go pro, Dominic.
I should go. We have GoPros. It's what
No,
we're
become a
filming.
professional DM.
Oh, okay.
Hey, we make money here. A little
Yeah,
bit.
yes, Keegan. With all that time I have,
We make an amount.
I should start an online
thank you, Narrative
certification
Universe, for
process.
sponsoring us.
Run it
It's
like a
been a
pyramid
blast
scheme.
having you guys aboard.
Thank you.
So, I think that leads us into tonight's episode. So, I would like you all to sit back, relax, grab a snack, and get ready for camaraderie and shenanigans!
And camaraderie!
Welcome back. Previously, on the Obsidian Winds journey, you had all found yourself resting and relaxing throughout the day, having very little need to get up and start moving, as most issues of time, pressing or otherwise, have been taken care of.
Couldn't give us one day.
Couldn't give you one day.
We got one day.
While you all rested, recalled, worked on different skills and talents that you would like to build up later on, the next morning began to draw close, but not before Kylus decided to have a conversation with his mom.
Alright.
Learning about the promise that was made between her and the professor, which ultimately was one of the reasons for the professor's loss. Kylus, feeling his mother's intrusion, having just come back into his life, said there's no more need for martyrs in this family, and cut ties. Or the dream, at the very least.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, cut ties. You'll never see her again. She's not going to pop up. Waking up in the morning, you all began to prepare for the day's travel, when Frognan's sister came running up with a ransom note. Defixie had been kidnapped in the evening, held ransom by individuals working for the Barons. Old enemies of yours from Voxstrom.
Was the note cut out from magazines?
It was not, no.
It was. I'm pretty sure we confirmed that.
Signed at the bottom was all 4 of the Baron's signatures, including the newly appointed Karkar.
It was really sweet of them to all sign the card, though.
Yeah,
they
they
all,
did.
It's like
It was, dude. It was like it was left in the break room. They just like got in there for coffee. They're like, oh, right.
What's your mom's name?
Defixie.
Have we ever known that?
Yeah.
All this time, I just called her his mom.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly.
Yeah.
You knew that?
I'm sure
I did know
we
that.
heard it,
Wait, she's
but
pretty
I've
Yeah,
never
Defixie
used it.
Durfist.
Fixie dirt.
Did you know this? That this was his mom's name?
I'm sure it's in my notes somewhere that I'm no longer taking anymore because I'm not the professor.
No!
He's like, I don't want to be the high intelligence character who has to.
I want to be a high intelligence character who does it.
He's still high end. I saw his stat card.
You all
there it
quickly boarded the action surge, departing to the a fixed location to the ransom note, arriving and having a conversation with an archer who seemed to be leading the pack. You decided to strike a bargain to hand over to Fixie and to essentially join your side under your care and protection, should Frognan be able to one-on-one the beast, a mechanical construct nearby. Agreeing to the terms, the fight began. But the archer had her eyes out, looking for any mischievous behavior or others getting involved where they shouldn't. And having noticed a healing attempt from our fellow paladin,
I don't know what you're talking about.
she decided enough was enough, and it was time to take what she came here to get. A fight broke out, which quickly started turning poorly. But things began to turn. We still find ourselves on that edge of a knife. We don't know which way it will go just yet, but high up on this cliff, which you cannot see. I'm going to switch to battle map. Up on this cliff, which you can now see. Rangwin had gotten close enough to this automaton that seemed to be guarding Defixie, and noticing with very high investigation, found that something was messing with or controlling his mind or abating him from free will. Using your expert skills of dexterity and investigation, you were able to remove the attachment that was obscuring his thoughts. And as everything began to come back online for you, you uttered a simple word of thanks, kid. And we're back into initiative. And I have not been thinking about
We're all gonna die.
a mage's turn right now.
Okay. That's fireball.
He's already
All
used
right,
those.
Wolfgang moved. We're gonna go.
You guys, I calmed one robot.
I'm pretty sure
Let me
you were
calm
gonna
the
attack
other
the
robot.
archer.
Do whatever you want
I'm
to
gonna calm the robot. What was
Maybe
it?
calm the
I'm the robot whisperer.
I'm.
What was the robot you called? The beast.
What was the other
beast
one?
is an automaton. I calmed this robot,
Mm,
and now I can calm the other one. So don't worry about it.
I'm not.
I don't know why, but I believe you.
So, as Dominic's deciding, just to recap, we have the beast is prone but still alive. We have a greaterly invisible mage, right?
Seems like he's off in that direction.
We have the archer, and that's it for indefinite enemies. Maverick is or is not an enemy.
Who's them's motherfuckers in the middle?
These guys?
Yeah.
That's
One is
your
Bartol.
that's your
Bartol.
ringing spear, and that's one of the other mages.
Okay, so there's two mages. One is visible,
Yes.
one's invisible. The archer and the beast.
And that one's having a really bad time.
the one that we can see.
The one that you can see is
Yeah,
having a
because
really bad time.
the smackdown.
The night that I'm. I think I killed 2 people.
You
so
just
far.
tore your way through everyone in your way.
I was big mad. I was big mad.
You basically just went up to everyone. You're like, "You fucked up."
Wolfgang.
Hey,
Your knight takes 18 points of force
I
damage.
don't know if he does.
But he does.
Okay.
I love that the knight is Bart.
Yeah.
Forever with us.
forward.
Mm-hmm.
You watch as this one.
He ever saw
Your
him.
ex-boyfriend
Like-
just won't go
He like-
away.
Ooh, do I have?
You do not have line of
reaction?
sight
Remember
with
that?
where you are currently. You can't
I
even see
know,
them.
but it's, be a
It's more for the
constant
audience
I know.
is seeing this happen as they disappear from sight.
That's
I don't think they can do that. I think
Moving
they
us
used
to the
all
top of the
their,
round. Nesta, you're up.
Okay.
invisible juice.
Did I get to my feet last time I?
No,
or
you like just became conscious.
Okay.
You had failed 2 death saving throws.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna move 30 feet this way.
So you have to spend 15 feet to stand up.
Only
first.
5. She's athletic.
Oh fuck yeah!
Haha.
She key ups in plate mail.
And she's by Wolfie.
So
is.
lean.
10 feet. So now you're
Yeah, you
at.
are.
So now she has. Now she's up.
35.
She has
She's
35
35
left.
Could you move me 35 feet that way?
Absolutely. 15, 20,
Towards
25.
the trees.
Oh, 25, 30, 35?
Uh huh.
Yeah?
And I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire.
On that thing?
Just in that general direction.
She's trying
Oh,
to.
okay. Show me the space you're aiming for.
Where did
Because I know where they are on the map.
Would she have seen the magic missiles just pop out of thin air.
Yes, you would have. That doesn't necessarily mean that they then stood there afterwards.
But where
No, I
was
know,
that?
but that's a.
So it happened right over here.
I'll go in that area by the between the trees. Ah, sorry.
Knocked down. Like right around here or right
in
like there?
between, in the middle there,
Right.
right there.
Okay.
Make a dex save, Dom.
Let's see if I have to. I didn't bring any of my dice.
You need dice?
Nah, I have a dice roll
I
here.
saw your little pouch.
I did. It's probably out there.
Oh, you want me to go get it?
You fool.
If
want
you
some
could,
dice?
that would be great.
I got it.
But so then we don't keep
Dominic's
things
dice bag.
moving slow.
That's how hot it is in here. Look.
They're melting together.
Oh, good.
Yes.
That's not the mini I was
Getting
using, but
lit
I will
up.
use it.
Fuck yeah.
It's lit.
Champion.
The invisibility doesn't end necessarily, but they are visible now, even while they're still.
So it's just like
Maintaining the invisible-
spectral stars in humanoid
Yes.
form.
Yeah. What does your
Oh,
fairy
yeah.
fire look like
Of
when you
course,
cast
it'll
it?
be starry.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
Yeah, as it essentially makes like the constellation form around this person.
Cool.
Revealing them.
Cool.
That was your action. You only revealed one of them.
Okay.
The second one was not in that area.
Okay.
Can I have the rings?
Your dice, my
Yes.
lord.
Thank you, Swa.
I
Use those.
will bonus action healing word myself. Oh no, I can't.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Can't do a level spell,
Can't
sorry.
do that. All right.
Can't do that.
Well, here's what I'll do
But you can.
because I haven't used my
Action
surge.
surge.
Yeah.
But also,
So
you
true.
do have second wind if you want to please.
I do, but I just want to.
Hell yeah. You can do both.
Just want to
You can do
do that. So, yeah, I will cast Sacred Flame.
On that one?
That one.
Okay.
Burn with righteous celestial fury. Fury?
Furry.
Furry.
A celestial furry.
Just turns into a fox.
Oh, too late.
Oh.
No, it's fine.
I super fail.
Cool.
That means you take double damage, I think?
No, it just
Oh.
means I'm sad about failing.
Oh.
Nice.
15 radiant.
Oh.
damage.
15
Sacred
rating
flambe.
damage. Damn, that's freaking killer.
Mm-hmm. 8 and a 7 on 2d8.
It's weird. It's hard to tell, but this person is like holding them, like they're still invisible, but there's like this starlight that's clinging to the body that's making the outline of them essentially.
Mm-hmm.
They seem to be like holding their side right now. They're behaving as if they're badly injured.
Cool.
Nerd.
That'll be my turn.
Okay. Moving us to our archer friend,
Gross.
who is going to 10, 15.
Oh no, Wolfgang.
Yeah, I'll go there. Hi, Wolfie.
Bitch.
No. Actually,
Do it, coward, you won't.
you're right, I won't. Not because I'm scared, though.
Would he have half cover?
If I was aiming for him, yeah. I'm aiming for you. You
Well,
also
I-
have half cover.
Great.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know he was there.
So that's a +5 to my AC, yeah?
Half cover. No, that's 2.
Or I guess it's
three
three-quarter.
quarters cover is a
Would I have
+5.
3/4 cover because I'm so fucking tiny and only my head is exposed?
Here's the other thing. If it would matter, because she's a master archer and she ignores cover. Well, unless it's total cover.
So I don't add anything to my AC.
You don't add anything to your AC.
Damn. That whole conversation was just bait.
Pretty much. The first shot's terrible.
Good.
Only a 10 to hit.
Does
Misses.
28 hit? Oh, sorry.
Second shot.
Master Archer, I figured.
That is a 22 to hit.
Hits.
Hits. All right.
You've been hit yet? Oh, yeah, you've been.
Oh yeah, I've been down
You've
already.
been, yeah, you have. That's right. And again.
That's 14 points of piercing damage.
I guess you're still up, bitches.
Hey!
1 HP.
Standing.
15, and we'll move back a couple feet. Okay, moving us to the beast.
The beast is upon
We'll
us.
stand.
Sure it's not like a turtle beast that is permanently stuck on.
No, if anything, he's actually designed more like a gorilla. More like a gorilla.
I don't like that.
And swings his scimitar at you.
I'm the one who swings scimitar.
I'm the one who does it.
Shush phone. Oh my gosh, where did my mouse go? There we go. Okay. Sorry, I wish I had all this open beforehand. So I felt a little. Oh wait. Before I do anything, let me see if I recharge.
Or you could not.
Dang it. I've rolled this 3 times now. That's 3 3s in a row, technically, for the recharge.
That's great
Fails.
news for us.
Okay, I'm going to swing the sword. Whoo. 25 to hit.
With an AC of 16, barely.
Don't you have armor or items right now?
You do.
I do.
Yeah.
Okay. I remembered something.
Only one in shadows.
That is 20 points of slashing damage.
Cut in half to 10.
Cut in half to 10.
And you take 25 points of cold damage.
Yes, I do. 25?
Yeah.
Yeah, as your armor just erupts, it kind of just shards of ice begin to pierce into the metal. It is taking the damage.
Love that.
Next swing coming through. That's a 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
Make that noise.
28 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
On
Cut
that
in
one.
half to 14.
Yes.
Okay.
Does-
I take another 25 points.
Okay.
What's your slashing resistance from?
I
He teleported before
I'm
this
resistant
turn.
to everything.
Nice. Yeah.
This is his combo. He armor bag at this and then teleports closer to something,
Yeah, boy.
baiting them. And this thing is not
He's a
smart.
masturbator.
So you can take. Damn it.
Nobody laughed at that. That was such an obvious joke.
Well done.
All right.
Well done.
Frogman, you're up. Kylus, you're on deck.
Nice. With my 1 HP,
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
I'm rocking some good stuff. Okay. How does Archer look?
Decent.
Decent.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Attractiveness wise, no.
Yeah.
She's pretty.
Yeah?
Yeah, she's attractive.
Okay.
I will.
We have to save her.
Looking at her, because I can see the beast and her, the other mages are either invisible or physically blocked. I will, I'm fucking sick of her. So I'm going to start casting a spell that I haven't cast ever before.
New spells?
And I imagine that no mages can see me to counterspell me, so suck on that, Dominique. As you don't see anything really appear. But should she try to move, she might find it exceedingly difficult. I'm now concentrating on Wall of Force.
I do believe I'm gonna have to roll for this.
Not for Wall of Force.
Yes, because I'm trying to counterspell it.
You can see me?
I have 2 invisible mages,
One over there that's out of line of
And
sight,
then-
and then one here that you said I couldn't see when he turned invisible.
but that they can move afterwards. And they have 30 feet of movement. I still have to roll. I can still fail. They don't have a 5th level spell slot to be countering this with.
Another counterspell.
You cannot see their current counterspell because they're invisible.
But can I see the counterspell happening because it's not being settled?
You can't visually see anything. They're invisible. They don't need to settle.
But they're speaking words.
Yeah, but that's the thing, because it's not, there's still
I think counterspell
verbal.
dictates.
It dictates you have
You
to
have to
see
see it.
them.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Damn it.
Okay.
Not being a caster.
I fail. 10.
There you go.
Bitch!
So it goes off.
Yeah.
All right. Wall of force.
A little dome.
A little
force.
dome around them.
Can't see anything right now.
You
All
can't
right.
see?
It's invisible.
There's a thing around her that
Yeah.
she doesn't know is there.
Mhm.
Did
Got
you make it a dome?
It did.
Dana's like, how am I supposed to crater them if they're in a dome?
That just completely ruined my turn.
Crater the dome.
Yes.
Okay. That's
she
your action. Did you
protected?
want to move anywhere?
I'll crouch down so I can completely block line of sight of anything that's over there.
Does the wall of force dictate like anything like what can pass through it?
Nothing can physically pass through.
Okay, so like sound could go through.
It says nothing can physically pass through the wall. It is immune to all damage and can't be dispelled by dispel magic. Disintegrate bullshit.
Yeah.
It also extends into the ethereal plane. So it says physical passage.
Physical. Okay. I just want to see if there's like an auditory change for her, like if she can suss out what might be happening. But
Do you consider
the wall is visible.
sound waves physical?
physical. So you can see the wall.
Yeah, the wall's not invisible.
Oh, okay. Then she sees the wall.
It's just a shimmering wall of force.
It says an invisible wall of force.
Oh, it
brings
does say
into
invisible?
existence. Yeah.
Huh.
Sweet. Never mind. She doesn't see anything.
Okay.
Wait.
She sees D's nuts.
Heyo.
Whoops. All nuts.
Mm-hmm. So hypothetically, she wouldn't even know it's there right now.
Hypothetically speaking.
Oh,
Okay.
She has major.
Anything
eyes.
else you'd like to do?
See all the magic around
No, so
her.
I would be like going prone essentially right now in order to block line of sight with.
Yeah. You can just have your movement to just drop down.
Yeah.
The fan is
I
blue
do
so
that.
my eye.
While you have something in your eye, Kylos, you're up.
Yeah, cool. Okay. I
Do something cool.
am gonna do something I've never done before, and will probably end up not being cool.
It's a great start. I like this.
Yes.
Continue.
I'm going to try and make a melee attack for the first time ever.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Am I seeing this? We're close enough.
Yeah, you would see it
Okay.
as you draw your double
Oh, it's coming out.
scimitars.
I'm ready to go. Let's add some extra flavor. I'm gonna teleport into the air first.
Okay. Appearing and then descending down upon the beast.
Yep.
Also re-upping your resistance to all damage.
Exactly. Come on. Yeah, that's about right. 16.
Misses, unfortunately.
Yeah.
As you collide with this beast of a creature, that's some tough armor. Magic is one thing, but you haven't swung a blade in a very long time.
Is that out of necessity? Do you have like nothing left?
No, I do. I just want to try this. He'll come down, hit, bounce off, and then he'll split the blades apart into double scimitars. And when he's about to go through for a second one, he'll slip and the blade will go into the ground.
Okay. Kind of sticking in.
I haven't taken my pack
The
yet.
monster just looks at you, just steam coming out of the nose. Anything else you would like to do? Do you want to maneuver yourself differently, or you're happy where you are?
No, I'll stay squared up with it.
Okay. All right, moving us to Maverick
Okay.
and Wolfgang. You're on deck.
Since this thing is invisible and I can't perceive it, I'm going to continue with what my plan was, and I'm going to waste a third level spell.
I could tell
Rock on.
you're not upset about it.
Um,
Committed to
This
the
game is
roleplay.
fun.
I'm having a good time.
Love this game.
But so, same description though. I'm gonna, after kind of recovering, I'm gonna look around at the field, see her as the leader down there, and I'm gonna kind of step forward a little bit and kind of like move, just kind of like move past Rangwin a little, and look down, and a little like piece of glass will go in front of one of my eyes, looking down, and you'll just hear me say, "All right, target locked." And then out of my sides, two rocket pods will appear.
Oh, God.
Weapons free. And I will lob a barrage of 8 rockets as I will cast third level Scorching Ray at her.
Okay.
God.
I don't need to roll, none of them will hit because there's a wall of force there.
Yes, unfortunately.
Because it doesn't have HP, right?
Mm-mm.
I will say, it's multiple rolls to hit.
Mhm.
You would notice that the first ones strike and they're hitting an exterior wall. I don't know if you could reach the mage over there.
You do have 120 feet.
No, I have
No, he
240.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
right,
you
right.
He's been bragging
So
about
he's
his
spell
fucking-
sniping?
Oh, yeah.
So you could, after shooting the first one, you could then direct the remaining rays if you wanted to.
Okay, yeah.
You're a smart character.
Advanced automaton, you can easily steer your missile.
Yeah,
I'm fine
that,
with
oh,
that.
you're like,
Yeah.
fuck, right.
Redirecting.
And now I'd have advantage too.
Yeah, they could be like soaring and then like curve.
Oh,
after
that's
the first
exactly
one's
what's
hit.
going to happen. The
Yeah.
first ones are going to hit, and they're just like, nope.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah.
Those are at advantage too, I believe, because
Mhm.
she's fairy, or the mage is fairy fired.
How far away is that? Some of the beasts. Nope. Never mind.
You
Don't.
You
Fire.
don't want that.
Fire. Never mind.
No, I'll tell you.
No, I'm not interested anymore. I don't care. It's not even that cool to me.
Forget it.
Shut your mouth.
Hush, hush.
I moved past this, Dominic.
Hush, little baby.
I only have so many rounds left. I'm gonna survive.
Yeah, no.
31 for the first one.
To hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is.
Um,
I can't even shield that.
The hardest die in the world.
29
9 hits.
and after 20.
Does he
Yeah,
also
boy.
have-
Unless you want to roll the damage for funsies, you're gonna smoke this person. So
No.
yeah,
You add your AC.
the spotlight is on you
Um,
as this shimmering starlight outline is revealing this mage.
yeah, the rockets go off, and the first two hit and clearly don't do anything. So I kind of turn over that way, and my eyes will kind of like flash blue for a second. New target acquired. And then the rockets will just fly over and just one after the others.
As it explodes into the air, all that smoke and snow and dust begins to settle, and there's just a hole with a person
Good.
laying there, scorched and dead.
Guns are super effective.
Turns out.
This was this guy.
The
Here?
one that you fairy fired is.
Yeah, is now dead.
I'll be like, thank you.
Lunar is just sending out an airstrike.
You're like, so glad the Norris is here.
I will then bonus action and fire at the beast.
All right.
You want some more? And keep eyeballing him.
We all know that beast
That
is
is-
Pilgrim.
18.
18 misses, unfortunately,
Oh,
deflecting off of the armored body that this thing presents. Yeah.
I just turn and just.
All right.
That's all I've got.
Alrighty. Moving on, Wolfgang, you're up. Rank on your own deck.
All right. I am going to heal myself first. It's an action to do this? Yeah. I will finish my lay on hands pool on myself.
Counterspell.
It's
You're gonna finish yourself.
every
Counter
time I say
spell. It's not a spell.
something, it doesn't.
Finish yourself.
It is in my world.
So that's 17. And could I, as a bonus action, sheath my weapon and take out a different one? Since I'm not going to be able to attack with it this turn. And then,
And you could put one away and then draw it next turn.
And here's why. Because that's a rogue's ability.
got it.
One of the rogue archetypes specifically states that they can do that.
All right, that's enough of you.
But not
Yeah.
your archetype.
The thief rogue
That
can
rogue isn't even
stash
here.
a weapon and then pull something out as a bonus action and
Well.
then strike with it.
I will stash my flame tongue longsword and move this.
You can bonus action turn it off and
That's what I'm doing.
I'll tongue your longsword.
I'm focused
my
right now.
Word.
You are not helping.
he's focused too, apparently.
Ooh.
Eyes on the prize, Frogman.
Yeah, and I'll just
Frogman
move up
flopped
to
in.
like there,
No,
so I'm still out of
no,
line of
Zach
sight of
flopped
the
in.
archer. Daddy Longarms can help me with that.
Yeah,
Thank you,
I-
sir.
Here?
Yep, that's about right. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Moving on to Rengwin.
Okay, so Renwin's gonna watch.
Defixie is looking at you like she's like fabric in the mouth, tied up, but
Yeah.
she has that look of like,
Yeah.
please take me.
I'm on it. I'm on it. But first, I'm gonna look at what Maverick just did,
Rocket launchers came out of the side.
and I'm gonna be like, and I'm just gonna go, whoa, that was sick. Probably not like that, but she's wide-eyed at Maverick, amazing, and then she's gonna go over to Defixie and take the gag out of her mouth
All right.
and just tell her like, everything's gonna be okay. We're gonna smoke these bros.
Thank you. You smoke them.
Smoke them. We're gonna smoke these bros.
I don't know your
Yeah,
language.
I mean, if you got
I
him.
love it, language these words. Like,
Very
Her
fair.
and Frogman.
Are you okay? Are you hurt?
Actually, they didn't really hurt me at all, but it was rough getting out here.
So that other robot thing, is that a robot?
I don't know. I lived underground.
Okay.
To be fair, so these guys.
Can you find a hiding spot real quick? Yeah. Okay. Find a place to hide. I'll be
Very
with
good
you.
at that. She
Find a
runs
good
back
place
this
to
way.
hide. Okay.
There's definitely
I was just gonna say that. Oh damn! Natural 20.
Good mama.
The first
See her
roll was a
again.
19. Yeah,
Homer
she's gone from this
Simpson just-
campaign.
She becomes the wind.
No one will ever find me.
As she's running, she just Thanos snaps away.
I'm going out for milk. I'll be back.
Not again!
Okay, so I'm
Love you
gonna
too.
I'm gonna activate my winged boots and I'm
out for a
gonna
sigil.
start flying down towards the beast.
All right.
The beast.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Anti-magic.
Bonus
Bonus
action.
action dash.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You're about here now.
Okay, so I'm right there.
I'm about to collapse on this thing.
Okay, and then I just wanna like from where I'm at, from a safe distance up there.
I'm just
in-
sending you down. You're still up in the air though. Like,
from a safe
like 30
distance
feet.
in the sky. I want I that's my no, it's my movement and my bonus action, right?
Yeah, so far.
as an action, I'd like to use my investigative skills to see if I can see anything about this beast that might be similar to this other robot
Okay.
that I just encountered, to see if maybe there's the same sort of box implement. on
I'll
it.
give you two options here.
Okay.
You can either roll investigation with disadvantage because investigation calls that you like have your
I
hands
see.
on the thing that you're investigating.
Yeah.
Or you can just make a perception check as is.
Okay, I'll do a perception
Nat
check.
20. Splits off. Switch.
Perception check is going to be what you see. Investigation will be understanding what you see.
You have
Understood.
proficiency in everything, don't you?
Pretty much.
Rogues usually do.
Well, and she
That's
took
bad.
fucking whatever that feat was.
Yeah. I have 6. So
6.
yeah.
From this distance, it's hard to tell, and the anatomy is entirely different. This thing is very much designed to look more like an animal, practically.
Okay.
Maverick was very much humanoid in shape.
What kind of an animal?
More like a gorilla,
Okay. Okay.
except much more like rounded shoulders, and like the back of the neck's a little more rounded. That is your action.
Yeah. Okay. That's it. That's all I want to do.
Moving on to the other mage. Nesta, it's your turn.
Yeah, I bet.
Cool.
How's that mage? I'd get the fuck out of
You
there.
better believe it.
Everyone's dead. I'm fucking out.
3 HP.
There you go.
Invisible,
fail?
I'm leaving. Oh yeah, that mage is gone.
I'm gonna run up to the beast.
Okay.
Damn, son.
We're about to just crush this fucking guy.
10, 15 to get there.
Uh huh. And
If you'd like, you can move to a point where you're
She will.
where you're flanking.
That's 20.
and,
Sword's right up its butt, just so we're clear.
Love it.
Double team this
Good
thing.
visuals.
And I'll attack with my crystal longsword.
All right, roll to hit. You get a +2 bonus to the attack roll since you're flanking.
Not enough. 12.
12. Skates along the armored hide of this behemoth of a machine.
Bonus action. Spiritual weapon. Come on, girl.
Natural.
26 to
Fucking lady star.
It was a joke,
Crimson Star.
and now it's not.
Fucking
Sword.
No one at this
miss.
table was like, yeah, she's gonna miss. No, we knew there was gonna be a hit there.
No. That's 8 damage from the lady.
Okay.
Crimson
Wait,
Star.
roll your d6 as well.
The most
From
efficient
your
fighter
sigil.
on our team.
3.
Yeah, so 11 damage. 'Cause
You have the
remember
sigil
your
of destruction. So long as you're attuned to it, you gain a +6, plus D6 rider on all your attack rolls.
Did you attune to it?
So,
So anytime you roll to hit someone and you hit, you get an extra 1d6 force damage.
cool.
Yeah.
Thank you. 11 then.
All right, 11 points of damage.
Probably something.
That's all force, right? I believe so.
Is the sigil also force? You made it.
The sigil
It
should
is?
be
The
force.
sigil
Yeah.
is force.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's meant to destroy. Not a lot of things resist force. Okay, yeah. Crimson Starlight comes out, just hacking off a chunk from this and twirls in the air with bloodshed and carnage.
The blood seeps into the sword, and you're like, where did it go?
It's just like oil sinking in.
She feeds on
It's
it.
a
That's
thirsting
That's
blade.
the, that's
bleeding?
the real lich
Does it bleed?
arc of this campaign.
Lunaris is just
Oil.
like on the other side, just like a wine glass that just fills, and she just like swirls it around.
It's her ambrosia.
Yes, crimson. All right.
Seem like a
Then
god
use
of
your
peace.
action, bonus
I'm
action.
not.
Anything? Are you okay where you are?
Yeah.
Cool. Moving to the archer.
Go ahead.
He's just got real intense.
Fucking do you.
Hand up against it. and she'll sit
Starts digging.
and begin to unstring her bow.
What?
It's like we're taking her
Time to do a
alive.
peace offering.
Well, she didn't do.
Yeah. Fucking.
Missiles didn't break it.
Hold on.
The beast, being a little surrounded, is going to deal with both of you. One swing to you and one swing to you. I'll go for Kylos first. Ooh, terrible. 13. Misses.
How long was that last?
Misses.
Yeah, as you kind of sink in, it like goes to swing down, you kind of roll off to the side. Oh,
Question.
yeah.
Can I let it hit me?
10 minutes.
Sure, I'll just roll at advantage.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, natural 19.
Okay.
Oh, I almost crit.
What are you doing, buddy?
Because he
Armor
has...
magazine.
He has more.
Yeah, he still has
Yeah,
Augur.
and it does 25 points of cold damage each time I hit him.
$48. What's his HP?
37 points of slashing damage.
Cut in half to
18.
18.
Yeah. And then I take 25.
Yep.
That's 75 damage you've dealt to that thing without touching it?
Yep.
So good.
Taking that blast, it will then swing back, swinging its blade to you. That's a 24.
That does hit.
Barely.
It does
Literally.
barely.
For 32 points of slashing damage.
Seems weird.
Oh, okay. Cool. I'm down again.
I'll bring it back.
As Crimson Starlight fades. It only gets 2 attacks per turn.
This is getting fucking wrecked this
For Rognan, you are up. Kylos, you're on deck.
Nice. I will sing. Not her, because I'm prone. I'll spend half my movement to stand back up.
Okay.
I will.
Rognan's just doing push-ups over here.
Honestly, I'm doing burpees.
All this fighting happening in the occasional.
Yes, I'm going to cast Scorching Ray on this guy.
Okay.
But I'm going to transmute the damage type.
I tried not to make a big reaction just in case.
But you were so excited either way.
Oh, yeah, I was like,
I think all of us were just like,
I was like, yes, reverse the clock on all that Agathis.
Into piercing.
Okay.
Magical piercing. If that makes a difference.
Absolutely makes a difference.
And I'm going to, what's Scorching Ray? 4 beams? 3 beams.
3 unless you upcast it.
Alright.
Yeah.
That is going to be a 25,
25 hits,
an 18,
18 misses,
and a 23.
and a 23 hits.
Okay, so,
So
that's gonna
46.
Be 46, yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah, each raise 2d6.
Nitra is 46.
No.
That's going to
believe that's
be 12, 14 points of magical piercing damage.
Magical piercing damage.
Mhm.
Yeah.
As my rays, they do start out flaming, but eventually the speed extinguishes the flames and they turn into bullets.
We're all like, no. As it's happening.
Frognan just pulls out a gun. Hey, good idea, robot. All right.
We're all artificers now.
We're all artificers here.
Oh, a gun sword.
Is there anywhere you would like to move? Any bonus actions you would like to take?
I will. I forgot I was supposed to heal you. I'll heal you next turn.
If she makes it that long.
Yeah.
I just need to roll a nat 1. That's 2 failed saves.
this thing might
No,
attack her
I'll spend the rest of my movement
You
going prone
would
again.
actually, Maverick. You would know its designation is capture, not kill.
Okay.
Yeah, the rest of my
This
As
one?
it kills Nesta.
movement takes me prone again, so I can hopefully.
Yeah, because you can half your movement up, half your movement down, as long as you don't move.
Yeah,
You've been captured.
that's it.
Stop resisting! Kylos, you're up.
The beast was trained in
Okay.
the police.
Really good thought process.
Hot take.
Pat,
Let's be real.
get your hot takes here. Maverick, you're technically on deck. Okay.
As he
my
slides
God.
down.
Because my berserkers don't exist, but they do in my initiative.
Yeah, as he slides down, takes the punch,
A blast of frosted air.
Yeah, he'll take the 2 scimitars. And he'll kind of say under his breath, "Come on now, faster!" and throw a blade up.
Okay, roll to hit.
17 plus 9.
17 plus 9
Plus
will
9,
hit.
okay.
Go ahead and roll damage. You know it has that right?
Yeah.
Yep. They're not D10s yet.
Yes.
What's happening?
2d4.
He has rider damage
Ride or die.
on the blades, but the damage die changes if he's in dim light or darkness. It goes
Is
from
this from his sigil?
no, it's from the blade.
The new
The
weapon.
new
Ooh,
weapon he
the
has.
new Weapon. The
New toy.
weapons.
New toy.
28 points of damage.
Take
As
that.
he slashes upwards, like black energy comes out of the blade and channels up his arm, and his eyes go black, and just a wave of energy shoots up with it.
As you all hear like this screaming of wailing of the darkness.
And he'll disappear and teleport 5 feet back. And then walk
Teleport
forward
back.
again and lock the blades together and spin it.
Good on you, mate.
God, you're intense.
I'm bleeding
As
out
you
on the ground, being like,
Jump. Yes, as a reminder, your turn, like you can move 5 feet. You're still
can
conscious
observe
of
the
what's
coolness
around
of
you.
Kylus.
You strike up, disappearing in the air, landing on the ground, and using that momentum, launching yourself back into the fight. All right. I almost said professor because that's who it is here. Maverick, you're up.
Did he get you in the campaign?
Oh yeah, I do need to have my character.
Yeah, we can do that during
I'll
break.
do that in a second.
Let's look at your character.
I still have like Garth, whoever.
Gartholomew?
Yeah, Gartholomew is still at the bottom at initiative count
stupid.
1.
Like they're like, I'm leaving him in there. I'm not gonna remove him out of that.
Just keep forgetting to do it.
He belongs there.
It's got
Looking
all
over,
the
I
best.
see
The
this
little
kind of
goblin
like
shows
darkness shoot out from over there, right?
Yeah.
Goblin
Yeah.
shot.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a bright sunny day. It's
Yeah,
overcast, but like it's a little after 10 o'clock in the morning right now, so
I had a
Okay.
there's plenty you can see at the moment.
broke
I'm
100
gonna
points again.
turn and the cannon that's out, that's kind of giving off like cold air from it. It is going to sink in, come back out, and it's gonna have like a more elongated barrel. I'm gonna turn
Sniper shots.
and change it in rounds, and I'm gonna fire.
What did you say?
Changing rounds.
He's the most.
Watch out for me, I'm still in the sky.
He's the most action hero-y fucking.
Oh, yeah.
So good.
Like
I'm waiting for the Evil Dead. Groovy.
Yeah.
He's just the VO actor for like Call of Duty.
Yeah, exactly.
Something.
I'm
Grenade
casting.
out.
I'm casting Chill Touch.
Okay. Roll to hit.
What are you casting?
Chill Touch. 19.
A different round, didn't you hear
Just
him?
misses.
Just
AC 20.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay.
This thing's bulky with AC.
Then my turret will also fire a shot at
All
that
right.
as well. Come on, bullet dice. I bought you for a reason. There we go. 24.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
That's gonna hit.
Let's go, Negi. Let's go. Wahoo!
That is
We
12
do not
points of
want to
force
get sued
damage.
by.
Oh, right.
That's about the amount that we can do.
Okay.
Someone get the time on that?
I'm Dario.
12 points of force damage.
12 points of force damage. All right. Boom, 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 boom.
All
All
just so you,
Fix him.
I just,
Oh God, Raymond.
I can fix
The
him.
Winter Court has not treated you well.
and just so you guys know, when I'm firing off these shots, they're not bullets that are piercing through. Every single one seems to be some kind of like explosive round that bursts with a different kind of energy on impact.
Yeah, there's like scorch marks or frost marks across the body, but no actual puncture wounds in the beast.
Yeah, this one a very similar, like
Except for you shooting it with a gun.
yeah, this.
You have a gun?
No, my
we
Squishy
just
turned
play with
into a
it that
gun.
Or then takes whatever's
force
cool around
damage,
him
yeah.
and just starts doing it with magic.
Shadows, guns, shadow gun.
Your eyes! That was incredible.
All right. I imagine you're good right where you're at.
Oh yeah, I'm still.
Wolfie, you're up. Wrangling, you're on deck.
I also spent my ability to actually safely get down quickly.
Oh.
I can't cast fly.
How far?
Just leap off and just
You can try and dive into the water.
God will sort it out.
Power
Thinking
armor.
about it honestly.
How far away is the
aim for the
archer?
bushes.
From where you are currently?
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20. 25,
Someone got that?
50, like 60 exactly.
Alright. So, from my point, I'm just gonna be all right. You gonna call off your robot, or we want to finish this whole thing? And then I'm gonna pull out the demolisher and attack the robot.
All right, go ahead and close.
You didn't
the distance.
respond to the 2-second window I gave you.
Hey, he shrugged his shoulders. Moving on. And I'm gonna try to basically put myself in between Nesta and the beast.
Okay.
Standing over her with my warhammer.
Yeah, that's easy enough to do. Go ahead and roll a hit.
Something funny about that?
Reminder, you get extra damage because it is a construct if you hit.
Oh, I know, baby.
I know.
27. Does that hit?
baby, I
27
know.
hits.
It's two of these. I will definitely smite.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm immune to smite, actually.
I will.
Bless you.
She hated that so much.
She called
You made her
bullshit.
sneeze.
No one's immune to
Bullshit!
I will level 1 smite.
Level 1 smite.
That's why I bought all these d8s. 18 plus.
That bitch got smoke.
18 plus. What is that, like 5 damage? Yeah. No, 18 plus 6 is 24 damage.
Nicely done.
Double damage. Double.
Second swing.
Second
Nat
swing.
20.
Sounded like more.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
Smite again.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you want to smite again?
Smite again.
Okay.
We're not doing anything else today.
I don't think I'll even check my.
Zach, I have a
calendar.
map that I'll need you to build here. So.
I'll do it, baby.
Yeah, I
We'll
will.
see
Don't
what
dare to
happens.
talk to me right now.
We'll see.
I will level.
My wife's here.
Oh!
40, 51, 58 plus 63 damage.
Spotlight's on you.
Yeah! I wanted to.
With 46 HP remaining, and I was about to kick in its half HP ability.
You're welcome, America.
It starts to mend and it gains a heat aura.
And
Remember to
red
vote
trees.
this election.
Its core starts heating up, so it
He's
starts
smart.
healing over time, and anything
Um,
nearby starts taking fire damage.
Yeah, so Wolfgang will just come say whatever he said to the archer.
Yeah, you gonna call it off? I'll call it off.
Yeah, essentially, he comes sprinting around and just 1-2 in the back of this thing's
Brain.
very
Butt.
muscular back,
But
and fucking just try to cave in its midsection.
Like collapsing something made out of paper mache. This hammer just beats through this metal, this form that this creature is in.
Okay,
Like
Thor.
made out of nothing but air and thought. And you just cave this thing in, and you watch as like the fire and energy in its eyes.
As it falls, I grab it by the head and tear its head off.
Sure.
Yeah, see, let me do this. You want me to do an athletics check?
Go ahead and roll out.
Doing it!
Let's see how clean it is.
That's pretty
You don't have advantage?
20, I don't believe I have advantage. Did I already use a bonus action? No, I did use bonus action.
Well,
To smite. No,
22.
it's 22.
Bonus action. Smite isn't a bonus action.
It's not?
Nope.
No.
Then I will.
Branding smite, thunder smite.
Then
the
I will
spells
peerless
are, but-
athlete.
Aw.
Not and do much worse.
Okay.
22.
22. That's enough.
Yeah, tear that fucking
Yeah.
thing's head off.
It's still got like pieces attached to like where like whatever spinal column
I'm just fucking holding it.
would establish this creature, tearing it off.
Everything in the fucking fight.
Maverick sees that from a distance. I'm in danger.
Oh, and after that, he kind of like looks up at you.
As you tear off its head. Actually, we'll stay in initiative for right now. Yeah, we'll stay in initiative because someone is still making death saving throws right now.
Who?
That's
The person right behind you. Rangwin, it is your turn.
Hi.
I will see.
Go to her.
I'm in danger. I will see Wolfgang just handling the situation, and I'll be a little I'll kind of pull up short in midair and be like, "Aw," and then I'll see Nesta on the ground and be like, "Oh shit!" And then I'll fly over to Nesta and I will give her a healing potion.
Baby bird one.
Yeah.
I'll baby bird her a healing
Baby
potion.
true loves kids. True loves kids.
Well,
True loves kids.
Go, go, go.
Oh, are you on your side, on your back, on your? What
She's
are you-
conscious.
She's conscious.
Like she essentially took a massive scimitar to the side, and she's just like bleeding out right now as blood's kind of pouring onto the ground. She's like on her hands and knees, like fully conscious, but unable to like.
So I'll just
Make a
like kind of
choice for
put
an
my
attack.
hands on her wound. I'll be like, "Are you breathing?" Kind of. And then I'll think for a second, but then I'll just give her my healing potion.
Full action.
Full action.
All right.
Thanks, Fran.
Thanks, buddy.
You're such a good pal.
Best platonic healing potion I've ever had.
I wanted to give you mouth to mouth, but you didn't need it.
During Pride Month?
We had the chance to be gay.
Gay is
That's
in,
what-
gay is hot.
Gay is good.
Gay is something she is not.
She likes dick, I think.
Oh yeah, she did say that.
Yeah, she
She's pretty.
He likes the dick, I think. How much do I heal, gay?
I believe it's a regular healing potion. So go ahead and roll
Potion
2d.
healing.
But she was a full
2d4
action.
plus
But it was a
2.
full action, right? So it maxes out.
But it's always a full action to feed it to someone. It's if you do it for yourself, you gain the full amount.
So what do you want me to roll?
So just roll
2d4
2d4.
plus 2.
You can crush it.
Crush it.
6.
6. All right.
You know what that's more than? 0.
I just want to know what it would have been.
I want to know what love is.
Cocked. Let's try that again.
Not on the cock.
She does like that.
12. She was succeeded on her first one.
Oh, thank God.
Cool.
Had somebody hurt me.
As the energy of this fight begins to dissipate, as she can't do shit about this force, you guys begin to recollect yourselves. Thank you.
I start kind of immediately like looking at the robot and seeing if there's anything worth scrapping from it of value that I would recognize as something worth my time.
Go ahead and make an investigation check. Investigation or Arcana.
Definitely the first one. Oh, it doesn't matter. But I'm still doing the first one. 8.
8.
It's a dead
It's
robot.
probably all really.
It's very interesting
It's
to me.
it is. I mean, it's something you've never seen the likes of before.
I'm like ripping into its.
You know, this is the type of
chest.
shit that Tonkton does. Like they lean into. You've seen the Tinkermen. You've seen the Tinker Tanks. You have seen what they're able to create.
And I've spent time in Taunton too.
Yes, you've seen the ingenuity. It's practically a city of artificers. Yeah, you've seen the type of creations and
Do I
mechanical structures they can make.
any piece of identifying material as to where it came from or anything like that?
Not with an 8.
No Stark Industries on the side, anything like that?
Not with an 8.
It's definitely Stark Industries.
I'm gonna, seeing that threats have been neutralized and she's just sitting put.
Yeah, she's unstrung her bow at this point. She's putting it away.
Gun goes back in, hand comes back out, and I'm gonna turn behind me. Hey there, little one. You all right?
Out of a bush. Like perfectly shaped like her.
I'm gonna kind of like walk over, hands up, and sorry for the scare. Didn't know what I was doing. Well, I did, but I couldn't help it. You all right?
Yes.
Are there you people down there? Let's get you back.
Roll a persuasion check.
While he's doing that, can I investigate the decapitated robot to see if I could have fixed it?
Sure, go ahead and make an investigation check.
I mean, it's still there, not in one piece necessarily, but
That's really. How
Oh.
did you do that?
That's not great. 14?
Oh, okay.
14.
I'm looking specifically for the box that was on.
Yeah, looking this thing over, you don't see that box attachment. Also, the internal structure, there's far less wiring involved in this beast. It is a complicated machine, to be sure, but the amount of cable knitting that was happening for the guy up on the mountain was far more intricate and delicate, and it was almost like if someone was able to sew or knit with metal.
Cool.
This is a lot more like cable go here, extend out here, cable management, heated core. Like
Got it.
this is a robot-y robot.
Okay.
Yeah.
while they're investigating the robot, I'll walk over to Nesta and offer her a hand up.
Thanks.
How you doing, gorgeous?
Fine.
I think perhaps maybe you and I shouldn't link up with Frognand anymore.
That's probably a good idea.
Didn't work out too well.
Are you okay?
Right as rain.
How about you, Ren?
I could have helped you up, you know.
You helped me plenty.
We didn't need you.
I wouldn't be alive without you.
Right.
Thank you.
Oh, you did the same for me.
I would. That's my job as a cleric. Where's Frognand?
As this high school love triangle continues.
That's so good.
Back up on the hill.
I got a 17, but I'm going to use my reaction to use Flash of Genius and give myself a +5 for a 22.
22.
Yeah, I love
Nice.
artificers.
Oh god.
Um,
I'm about to break this game.
Yeah, literally.
Such a cool class.
She just kind of looks you up and down and kind of notices like the color of your eyes have changed at this point. And I would really appreciate it if I wasn't bound.
Oh, here. Let me help out with that.
That
What's she bound
Was it a
by?
gun?
Rope.
Aims at
Rope.
the rope.
Yeah. She wasn't deemed as like, she's a valuable target, but not necessarily a major threat.
Okay. I've literally got all kinds of tools on me.
Yeah.
And
Swiss
so,
Army knife just pops out of your arm.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take a finger and just a little knife comes out and just.
Oh my god. I know who you are now.
Inspector Gadget?
Yeah! I've been ruined.
If Inspector Gadget was rated R.
Boop-a-doop-a-doop.
Glad our brains
Go,
went to the
go,
same
Gadget,
spot.
murder
You
missile!
have a helicopter?
Yeah, I need a helicopter hat.
When it has
Yeah, once it was fly.
No, it's not that.
Not anymore.
delete that.
I knew I should have played an artificer.
She kind of looks over the edge of the cliff and just like, do you have a way down? If not, we can wait for the flying Ranguin over there.
Of course he thinks. I've got an idea. I'm gonna pick her up
Oh,
and I'm gonna walk off.
okay.
How high is this cliff?
30 feet up.
That's fine.
Okay.
Take it.
You get a superhero? He's gonna do the superhero drop. He's gonna do it.
Yeah, as he just steps off.
Ah!
Yeah, you're gonna take damage.
Can I see that? Did I see that happen?
Yeah. It's not hidden. And you also hear the screaming of Defixie, who would probably
Ooh,
die
that's
from this
hard on your
damage.
knees, on your knees.
15 points of bludgeoning damage.
As I hear her scream, I'm gonna start booking it over there. I'm gonna run over there and
Yeah.
just to like kind of come up short and just be like, "Hey man, I thought we were cool. Difixie, I told you to hide."
She's just sitting there like,
After I can. Haven't done that in a while. I will, and seeing you kind of coming up and saying that, I will set her down and then I'll backpedal and. Hey, it's all right. Just wanted to get her back.
Wolfgang's heading towards him, dead staring you in the face.
I'll be walking over to him.
I'll just get in
With
between
my
him
warhammer.
and
Defixie
Difixie.
kind of comes over to like the water's edge and like leaps to one rock and then is like making her way across the river towards you guys. But his hands are up. He doesn't seem to be hostile.
I'm gonna walk up to Frogman and see if he needs healing.
Because it lasts an hour, the cannon is still attached to my arm.
Yes, but it's not pointed at them at
Yeah.
the very least.
Healing hands.
It'll have retracted in.
Okay.
I'm looking at Maverick over here. So, who are you?
Wolfgang, you would have approached by this point.
I'm like 5 feet. I'm like face to face with you. Like my weapon is.
You jump over
Shields
the
up.
river.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And how do you run in?
Easy enough for you to do.
And what's your run-in with the Barons?
As this would be a hulking man to anyone else, but you do
Oh,
stand
shut
above him.
Yeah, I'm so mad about that. I'm like.
But he is built. He's one of the larger people you've ever
I'm
met.
probably wider than you. just
Probably
not taller.
wider, and you're a lot taller.
Yeah.
A lot taller.
It's a lot taller.
5 inches. All right.
That's
It's a lot.
It's practically huge, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm gonna like start to about to answer, and then you kind of get up in my face, and I'm just like, whoa. I'd love to talk this out, but please keep that thing away from me. And I'm staring down at the hammer.
Yeah, I don't say anything, and I'm just staring you dead in the eyes. I'm not swinging, not aggressive with it, but
All right.
it's very obviously there.
All right, fair. I'll kind of start to take my hands down a little. My eyes will kind of flash blue for a second.
My arm comes up.
Callsign's Maverick.
Relax a little more.
Okay, Maverick. Why did you kidnap our friend?
Was I the one that...
Technically, you did not kidnap the friend. You were guarding them.
Okay.
You were in charge of watching over. It would have been the archer leader there. Her name is Sybil. And then one of the mages as well was part of the kidnapping.
Okay. We need to talk at the break.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, I just got put on guard duty. It was her over there that orchestrated the whole thing.
What was that device that I removed?
Couldn't tell you exactly. Some kind of mental inhibitor. Essentially, I couldn't control my own actions. I was seeing everything like normal, but it's like they had some voice in my head telling me what to do.
Fucking barons.
Yeah, I can't say I really like them that much.
So,
We have that in common.
Huh. You don't say.
I did.
Thank you, Drax.
You did?
Just now.
Oh, all right. Sorry.
So, she's the ringleader?
As you look over, she has a pipe out, smoking it.
She hotboxing in the
Oh yeah, dude, she's getting blazed. She doesn't know if she gonna live or die.
I like her a little more now.
so
She's like, I'm going up in smoke one way or another.
I walk towards her now.
how well do you know this lady?
I don't.
You know if it's worth keeping her alive?
Because we haven't had a chance to chat about any of this.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of insight into her character, at the very least. She likes the work that she does. She doesn't like who she has to do it for. Not that she has any particular strong moral compass for or against the barons. She doesn't like being beholden to them. She doesn't like feeling like she doesn't have a choice.
I think between you and her, it's...
She's like a high elf.
I think between you and her, it's nothing personal. It's a job for her, and she's doing that job.
So how much work have you done for the barons?
This one job.
This is it. I don't know exactly. Things are kind of fuzzy right now. I just remember coming to inside of a mountain somewhere. Somebody dragged me out, dug me up from a cave or something. Next thing I know, I'm getting worked on, fixed up. It looks like they slipped something in when I wasn't looking.
I'm standing over her now.
We'll kind of fade away from this moment over towards Wolfgang. Actually, we'll come to you three as well. Is there anything you guys are working on right now while that conversation was happening?
I would have stood, using half my movement.
Yeah. No initiative, we don't have to worry about it.
And I would just have walked towards Sybil
Okay.
And I'm just kind of looking at her.
It's starting to get real foggy in there.
Yeah, but I'm not saying anything until she says something to me first.
I look over at you. How much longer on this?
We got time.
You've got like 9 minutes, yeah.
Excellent.
Hey there, sweet cheeks.
Well, this worked out pretty well for you.
Not entirely.
Yeah. So why couldn't we have done this the easy way? Why did we have to kill all of your friends?
Friends.
Work associates, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah. Well, if you were in my shoes and you felt the tables were turned in that type of way, do you think you would let go of your prize? The thing that was going to set you free? Do you think you would believe the enemy?
I've never hunted a person before, so I can't really speak to that. But
I don't think that's entirely true. You may not hunt the way that I do, but you have the eyes of a killer.
did you actually go?
Yeah.
You're the eyes of a killer.
You've seen your fair share of combat.
Yeah. I'd like to think I'm rational when it's needed.
You can think all you like, but when push comes to shove, that's when our true nature shows.
Yeah. So what do we do with you?
It's not my choice. It's entirely up to you now.
So should we just execute you now? Call it a day?
I'll walk up.
That seem like fun?
Mm,
I kind of look at you and I wink.
oh.
Do you like giving the illusion of choice?
A little bit. Illusion runs in the family.
Damn,
Gross.
Damn, that
Those
was
are
good.
awesome.
This is awesome. That's gross.
Wolfgang's never made an illusion in his life.
I am fully
You're
capable
down
of
right
that.
now, right? Okay, we're not doing that right now.
No, we're not.
Yeah.
Like,
we're loosey goosey with time right now in space. It's your choice now.
Obviously, it's my choice. You're the one stuck in a bubble.
Yeah. So why ask me?
Because I'm curious. Because I don't just willy-nilly kill people.
Who's willy-nilly?
Oh my god, I'm gonna strangle you.
You're having a conversation. Well, I think the obvious answer is I'd love to live.
I'm sure.
But whether you let me out of this box or not, I'm dead.
Wolfie, oh, you think we should take her with us? If we're gonna go after the Barons, we need an edge. She could be that edge.
Now that's an interesting idea. So, how do you feel about the Barons? Being as that they sent you to die.
I've never liked him.
And they have something over you.
Yes.
Your life, or whatever the hell you said. Right?
Or someone.
Is it someone?
Roll an insight check.
That'll help.
Just slap on the ass. You got this. You got this.
8.
Ooh. The smoke in here is getting real hard to see.
But did she win?
But she does. You notice her eyes kind of flick back to Wolfgang.
What do you think she does?
I mean,
I've got a keen eye for things like this.
well, let's just logic this out. Like, my life, sure. I don't know if I totally buy that. If it was just your life that you were concerned about, you seem like a capable and well-weathered person. You've probably seen your fair share of battles. I can tell by the way you fired that bow today that you've fired that bow a few times, probably not always at food-type creatures. Does this right sound right so far?
Yeah, food type creatures.
Shooting oranges.
My favorite enemy, food type creatures.
I think
Sure.
My favorite terrain's the kitchen.
No, that's just misogynistic.
That's a meta joke.
So, by that logic, I'm going to go ahead and say that just your own life, that's not motivation enough for you. So who do they have? Partner, spouse.
Roll a persuasion check.
13. Lady, you got nothing to lose right now.
Yeah, you say that.
We're a long way from Voxstrom. And as I've pointed out, we're not the willy-nilly killer types. Otherwise you'd be dead. And we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Episode title: Really Nilly Killer Types.
I like that.
That's pretty good.
Write that down. We'll forget. We're all dumb.
They've got my son.
Your son.
I knew it.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Raiden.
Got that too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great.
Like the God of Lightning, yeah.
Where do they have him? In Voxstrom?
Where in Voxstrom, I don't know, but I imagine that nice shiny tower of theirs.
I imagine so. You from Voxstrom?
Not originally.
In the past few years at least?
I've been a prisoner down there for some time.
And this is your ticket out? Or something like that? Or she just uses you... I'm going to assume it's Sebulba. No, that's not her name. Safala. I'm going to assume it's Safala that sent you. She's seemed to be the one that got her hands dirty.
It was all of them, but Preeny seemed to be pulling the strings on that one.
At that, my fucking hand tightens around my whatever weapon's in my hand right now.
The crusher.
Yeah.
Hey,
Demolisher, yeah.
imagine your life depended on it. Tell us about your son. Why does he need
Roll
you
an
to live?
intimidation check real quick.
Yeah,
I'm
happy
saying,
to.
I'm like,
Without wording.
at him
Happy
saying
to.
that, I'm kind of like standing over her, like super intimidating, attempting.
I'm going to give you advantage.
Natural one.
That's what I was going for.
Between the
Okay.
scenario...
Another natural
18.
18. He's a talented young man. Skilled. An expert in combat.
How old is he?
About 120 now.
If you could be in his life, how would he change the world?
I wish I could say that with certainty. But what I feel? He could be a guardian. A protector of those around him. He's been officially entered into one of their schools, or so they say, where they're training people to enter into these large suits made of metal.
Yeah, we fought one of those.
Apparently he's going to be some sort of pilot of one.
Great.
If he could get away with something like that, he could do a lot of good for this world. And he has a good heart. Not like me.
There's always room in the Obsidian Winds for someone like that. If he's looking for work when he gets out. If that's what you're wishing for.
Get the fuck out of here. Shadows begin to pull. She kind of looks back at you, but
I know they're a scary bunch, but they're all soft and mushy on the inside.
Everybody's soft and mushy on the inside.
she kind of looks at Maverick.
I'm still talking to Ringwin, so.
Fair enough. Ultimately, it's your choice, but it's sounding like I can at least voice mine.
The floor is yours.
You're standing on a razor's edge.
The more you help us, the more we can help him.
And like you said, when the time comes, when you're ready, I can get you into Voxstrom.
There it is. How are you going to do that?
There's secret ways in and out.
And you're gonna tell us about it right now.
Icky and the pipes.
I don't know. I think I'd prefer to be your guide.
That's cool. I like that.
What collateral do you have?
You were told to take us back, weren't you?
Hmm?
Alive, I presume.
Yes. They didn't want you dead. That's not out of kindness of their heart, though.
Was there any benefit to us going as prisoners?
Time for that right now.
Maybe not all of us, but I think there's one or two of us who are pretty good at slipping out of sticky situations. Diversionary forces, I don't know. Just spitballing here.
What was your name again?
Sybil.
Sybil.
Would
You know, names hold power, right?
I know that frog name.
If we let you live, you need to pledge yourself to us.
You've made a monster.
No.
Nesta, you would notice that something is really unnerving her about the way Frognan speaks. She's taller, very much so. She's sitting right now, but she is very uncomfortable in his presence.
Okay, buddy, let's take a step back.
Maverick and I done with our conversation? Can we make our way?
I would say while that is starting to heighten a little bit, we'll come back to you guys in the midst of that conversation. So what are you guys chatting about? They haven't fully made their way around in terms of timeline.
Yeah.
Wolfgang just finally got over there.
So, you don't remember what happened to you?
Yeah, it's kind of hazy.
I'm gonna kind of slap his shoulder and go, buddy, I know all about it.
I just.
So you don't know where you came from? Or where you're going? Because I have a proposition for you. Join my crew.
She says that. Does anything pop up?
Yes. Sarah Malone. Sarah Malone would be the city that you're from. You know it's gone, but it's
What's
where
the
you're
city?
from. Sarah Malone.
From the place doesn't exist anymore.
Are you real old?
And you'll see my eyes kind of blink and flash blue for a second. I don't know. I just know I've been around for a while. Long while. Hey, I don't think I call your name.
You can call me Renwin.
Rangwin. I'll be sure to remember that. Thanks for getting me out of that bind, Rangwin.
No problem, Maverick. Did I know his name was? No. No
No,
problem.
I've
You said
it.
call
He
sign
did.
Maverick.
That's right.
Yeah.
Call sign
Yeah.
Maverick. No problem, Maverick. Say, if you don't know, if you don't have anything else going on.
You're flirting with a robot?
Not where I thought this episode was going.
My friends and I are gonna go do some pretty cool stuff. I can't say too much about it, but that was some pretty impressive grenade launching you did there. You're always welcome to join us.
You got some kind of troop or something?
Yeah. I'm kind of the leader.
What do you call your little band?
Well, I call them Ranguin's Rat Pack.
There we go.
Son of a bitch, I'm in.
She has now just single-handedly ruined me ever acknowledging that Obsidian wins ever.
Yep. Designation solidified.
Leader.
Ranguin's Rat Pack? Is that what you called it?
Yeah.
The RRP, baby.
AARP.
Rat Pack, huh?
God damn it.
Got a pretty decent ring to it.
I think so.
Something melodic about it.
Well, looks like I'm in between brigades right now, so if you got room, but I want to make sure that I get along with the rest of the crew first.
Well,
I've been part of groups that don't jive well. And it's bad.
The Rat Pack is starting to change him. They don't jive.
There's always room for more rats in the back.
Oh, jive honkies.
Just starts swing dancing.
well, Maverick, I'm not gonna lie to you. A couple of us are real assholes.
I mean, I've met a few good assholes in my time.
Who? Oh.
Some damn good ones, too. Just because you're an asshole doesn't mean you're a bad person. But sometimes assholes are bad people.
You're a bad guy. It's not being a bad guy.
Thanks, Zangief.
No problem.
All right, well, let's get Frognan's mom back. He looks a little absorbed. He hasn't even come over to make sure she's okay.
Called out.
I would say around that point, like timelines are starting
I'll
to match
nod
up. If you guys
over.
want to like move over, coming back to you guys, Nesta, you're kind of.
Why don't you go check on your mum? Go.
Yeah. No, it's a good idea.
Have you heard the word of our Lord and Savior?
Oh my god.
I think it's just me and you right now, right?
I'm Silas.
Oh, Kylos is there
Yeah.
too? I'm not worried about him. Yeah.
You gotta work on your pitch, honey.
Have you?
Don't listen to the Zealots.
Quiet.
Join my cult.
They're mad.
I know of her.
She can often offer a life of repentance and a way to move forward from past deeds. Here, I have a pamphlet.
It bumps into the wall of force.
Here, I'll take that. I'll go through it later. And it just turns into ash. It floats away in the wind. Each one of them is handwritten.
It's okay, I can cast mending. I'll fix them.
No, it's ash.
So I'm gonna still have a little bit.
Dust in the wind.
I've never exactly been one of the religious folk in the world.
And you don't need to be.
No judgment at all. No, just wanted to put the offer out there.
Benares doesn't exactly float my boat.
She doesn't jive. with
Not
you?
that I ain't mad at her or anything, but
No.
she's just not my thing.
Completely understand. But if
I
you
broke
change
your
your
heart
mind,
a little bit,
No,
didn't
I
I?
have more pamphlets. Just,
Oh, I thought you meant more hearts for
no,
a second.
I'm fine. If
Right.
you have any questions, I'm here for you in this tough and challenging time.
She doesn't mean to sound like that.
She's a little off-putting, but I do like her.
Ugh.
I have something in my eye. I'm not crying.
It's all the blood.
It's all the blood.
So,
So we tying her up and throwing her on the ship?
Sounds like it.
Yep. Alright, cool. Love a plan.
Mom, are you okay?
Change scenes!
I felt a beat dip.
there's my ends. Yeah, she comes running up to you and just gives you a big hug. You can still like feel the adrenaline wearing off of her. Like
When
she's
did
still
they
shaking.
take you?
They came in during the night, bag over my head, and dragged me out. It was not hard with the two of them.
There weren't any guards, or the two of them? Who were they?
I didn't exactly see, but I do recognize her voice.
How did she treat you?
Oh God.
I mean, she tied me
Great,
up,
great.
kept me captive. But they didn't beat me or anything, if that's what you're wondering.
Mom, I won't lie to you. I'm feeling conflicted. What should I do with this person?
Well, she can't defend herself. Death is not uncommon in the world.
So we can eliminate potential violence.
But this is murder. She's
She
not
was
fighting.
willing to murder us, to murder you.
You all had weapons in your hands and you fought back. You were given that opportunity to.
And she was holding an innocent life. You, ransom? All you've ever done was try to protect people.
I don't have the skills that she has. But if you were taken, I would gladly give up other people to get you back. Gladly. And it sounds like you're about to be willing to do the same. She killed to get her son. You all killed to get me.
Exactly. Guide me down the correct path.
She has no weapon in hand. If you want to kill her that badly, let her fight you back.
Do I see this? Or do they go away?
I would say they would have waited for you guys to have like passed. You're starting to join that conversation that's happening past that point.
And if I don't want to fight, what then?
Then you get to do what those with incredible power get to do. Anything they want. And the only ones who will stop you will be those who can match it.
I'll get you safe.
I think that's a good first step.
was
I
scared
also
for
want to
you.
ride that airship.
Yeah, fucking, that's the way to safety.
Okay,
Dude, let's go.
dude, let's go.
Yeah.
You should dude your mom.
Listen up, dude.
It's a term of endearment.
The frog, it's a deep gnome thing.
I don't know how gnomes
Cut back
operate.
to all of Hobble Hollow where there's like, dude, you're not stoned!
So
Dude,
as,
not stoned. Let's get stoned.
as Maverick and I walk up to the rest of the group, I would kind of go up to Nesta and say, Nesta, guys, this is Maverick. He wanted to kill us, but now he does not.
Hey,
It was,
Love that
I
phrase.
never wanted to kill you. That
well, you
wasn't my
tried
choice.
to kill us.
Wasn't my choice.
Okay, he never wanted to kill us, but almost did. But now he won't because I took a box off of his neck.
Wolfgang's been like staring down at Sybil the whole time. Hit the box part. What?
There was like a box thing. It's very mechanical. Look, I've learned a lot about mechanics, and don't worry about it other than I fixed it.
You still also look like Jeffrey, right?
You haven't changed back.
I'd say at this point we're probably used to that. Like this random person.
This is all I know her as.
I just realized.
Yep.
Okay, well,
And then I'll look down at I'll go to grab I'll go to make sure I still have my wrench, and I'll kind of notice that I'm still Jeffrey, and I'll go,
Still got overalls on.
yeah, still got overalls all, and I'll be like, oh. And then I'll look at Maverick and I'll go, don't be startled. And then I'll change back into Ranguin as a gift.
I've seen shape changing before.
Oh yeah, you have.
Neat.
At that Wolfgang actually goes.
Well,
Ren trusts you.
Hey, I didn't say I trust him completely.
do you
That's
vouch for
your
him?
job. Well, I brought him over here so you guys could decide. I offered him a spot in our gang.
What?
are you
Yeah,
you're trying
she's-
to bring people into the Obsidian Winds now?
The who?
I don't know anything about no Obsidian.
Nesta, with your passive, Sybil is just like shook, staring at Maverick. Like, what the fuck is happening right now?
So I thought I'd bring him over. You could get to know him, see if he's a good fit. I personally vouch for him, based on my limited information.
All right. I'll possibly kill you in the morning, and you can stay for now.
in a quick pause, Frogman,
Yeah.
you would know your spell is starting to run out.
Mm-hmm.
You can either choose to run back.
How much time I got? A minute?
Seconds.
Okay.
It's starting to get towards the end there.
I'll go to Sybil and say, break your weapons. Snap your bow.
Darling, that's a lot easier said than done.
She did unstring it already.
It is unstrung, but that is a lot easier said than done. They are magical. I don't necessarily have the strength to
Set
do
it
that.
on one side and back away.
She takes the curved part, sets it down,
Frog, what are you doing?
takes out the string off to the side.
If you
And she
run,
starts to take her daggers out and put them to the side.
Wolfgang puts his
She
warhammer
pulls
out.
out a gun.
Wolfgang
that
puts
to
his
the
warhammer
side.
out. Pulls out his big axe.
Yeah, she had a pistol on her side.
if
Just
you
see her just
run,
unloading.
we'll kill you.
Frog.
Hey now.
We're giving her a chance.
Okay, you do not get to make that call, my friend.
When they try to take my mother, I get to make whatever call I want.
No, you don't. Losing a loved one doesn't excuse you to just become a murderer.
We're letting her live.
Okay, just chill, relax.
Don't run. Don't reach for your weapons.
In fact, why don't you hand me that gun
It's behind a
It's
wall.
inside a force wall.
when you're done?
Don't hand her the
I ain't gonna touch my gun.
I will let the force wall drop.
Wolfgang.
As the smoke just billows out into the air again. Oh yeah, it's powerful.
Is it like weed or is it?
Yeah, very much so.
Just good old pipe weed.
Yep. A little long leaf there.
Can I pat her down?
Wolfgang.
Make sure she doesn't have any more weapons.
Wolfgang
I'll
comes
pat her
around.
down.
She
behind
kind
her.
of keeps her hands out. She is in full like obedience.
And then I'm gonna start picking up the weapons, and
Yep.
I'll hand most of them to Frogman to put in the bag of holding.
Yeah.
Okay.
Except I'm gonna keep the gun.
Fair enough.
I'll get a list from you at the break of what those weapons
Sure,
are.
absolutely.
I'm gonna tie your hands behind your back now.
Sounds about right.
You'll live as long as you listen.
That's my only goal.
I'll tie her hands up behind her back.
Oh.
Oh, you were doing it.
I
I'm
was
sorry.
doing it.
Your
can
son
both
sounds
do
like
it.
a good man.
Let's hope his mother matches up.
This all got wrapped up in a nice little bow.
Yeah,
So-
kind of.
Tin Man, is it just regular boxes that set you off, or does that have to be a specific one?
He's the asshole I was telling you about.
What?
Yeah. He strikes me as the type.
What does that mean?
And it's not tin. It's copper, bit of celestial steel, and well, more pieces of something else.
No
I
tin,
don't
huh?
remember.
It's not vague at all.
Well, I like you nonetheless. Glad you didn't kill us. Should we head back to the ship?
I think that's a fantastic idea.
Should I go get it?
It's right over there.
Did it stop?
It's yeah.
Oh.
It can land and
Flew further away where it could actually get a clear landing.
I thought it dropped us off and just stood there and sat there.
No, it.
Yeah, it's just not in the immediate area.
Oh yeah, it's like
yeah,
that
yeah.
way.
Mhm.
Well, we can see it. It's right over there.
Well, should we?
Lead on. I got this one.
I'm not moving till you move me. So.
I like.
Are we taking her with us?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
I don't like the other. The other option is letting her walk free right now, and I'm not doing that at the moment. she could be an asset to us.
Mr. Nan, do you want to stay behind with me for a minute while we just search these bodies left here?
Yeah.
Here's just a quick bit of information. I know one of these mages got away.
Sure did.
They're not the tracking type. They're not very good at it. They're skittish. They're scared.
And near death.
I'd
And
say
near
let
death.
the Frost Wilds take them.
It's not a friendly place out here.
They're powerful, potent enough they can defend themselves, but my point is, they have no love for me either. They're not going to come looking for y'all.
You think they'll go back to the Barrens?
That's a bit of a gamble.
I hope they do.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you, Callus.
If they did, I'm almost certain they would either die or experience something far worse than that.
Do you have any idea what they want with us?
With you lot. I didn't get the details necessarily, but probably to play with y'all.
Yeah, Jari was obviously very attracted to me. Seems an extreme length to go to for a date.
A jealous lover.
You danced with him once.
If you got Jari's eyes on you, you're capable. Maybe you could take him, but that's not a good sign, honey. When he wants something, he takes it.
I'd like to see him try.
I know better than to doubt your skills now. I think I'd like to see that try too.
I'll
All
kind
right.
of
I'm going
grab her
with
by
you.
the arm and
We move
I-
out.
Securing Sybil the prisoner, and
I let you kind of take her off, and as we're all walking to the ship, I kind of like slow down and eventually just stop and stand there. So I'm ideally in earshot of your very obvious, hey, let me stay behind and let's chat.
as a
Conversation.
stay behind, let's chat is on the horizon and acquiring a new ally.
As I start moving forward with Sybil, I'm just gonna be like, all right, Rat Pack's moving out.
And we're going to go to
damn
break.
God damn it.
All right, we will be right back. We'll catch you guys here in a moment.
I hate that so
Rat Pack,
much.
out.
$40.
And welcome back.
Welcome.
Back.
Camaraderie.
All right.
Willkommen.
As a majority of the group begins to walk forward, Wolfgang kind of hanging behind, Frogman and Kylus, you find yourselves a little bit separate, but I mean, Wolfgang's not hiding. So
I'm like 30 feet away from them.
yeah, he's stopped walking.
Not
but it's just
facing you
two.
guys.
What's up?
Can you link our minds?
Yeah, and I will quick ritual with all of us. Again, so it only takes an action, but I will directly link us.
Okay.
Came out a little strong there, didn't you, Mr. Nand?
Yeah, I guess I have a sore spot for my mom.
I meant trying to pull her into the Obsidian Winds.
Oh. I mean, recruiting for the Obsidian Winds is definitely a priority for me. But with her, I honestly was just looking for a reason not to kill her.
All because of your mom.
I think so. I mean, I'll admit, this cycle of life and death, it's kind of hooked me. I truly believe, as everyone here that's thought about it must, that death can't be the end, right? I'll confess to you because I trust you most. I wanted to kill her and capture her soul. Because I wanted someone that wasn't innocent, whose soul I can experiment with.
I'm sure that there are plenty of souls in there that aren't innocent.
But I don't know.
And you won't until you learn how to control that thing. Look, Shanann, I'm all for gaining power. But you want to be the one that wields that power, right? Not let
Yeah.
the power wield you.
Yeah, you're right.
You need to ease back. Take this slow, or the others will take it away from you.
You're right.
And you need to be the one that uses this.
I didn't use it.
But you wanted to.
You're right.
You're right.
It's hard, you know? This path to greatness, this path to justice, this path to creating true equity.
It takes time. Lifetimes, Mr. Nand. You're not going to solve it in a matter of days just because you got some shiny, new powers. Trust me. We know. Take
Okay.
it slow.
So, you've been around, yeah?
For some time.
Would you, as part of our pact, or as our, simply as our friendship, as our brotherly love, help guide me so I can wield this power without succumbing to it?
Something like that doesn't fall under our pact, but I'd be more than happy to help you learn. Like I said, one of the things I love about you most is your curiosity.
Thanks. Kylus, I'm scared. I really want to wield immense power for good. And I'm gonna keep pursuing it. But I'll confess to you, I have a voice in my head that bids me to wield it for myself. And I don't know how long I can say no.
Do you think it's that item there? Or do you think it's something else?
Yes. To everything.
Mr. Nand, don't stop. Keep pushing forward. If you go too far, I'll be there for you.
I know.
I know.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let's get back to the others. These bodies don't have anything on them anyways.
Yeah. Before we go, I just want to say, I know you've been misunderstood at best. But when I look at you, I see a man who knows and wields their purpose. And that's why I am friends with you. That's why I join with you. That's why I love you. And that's why I follow you.
Thank you, Mr. Nand. My purpose is becoming clearer and clearer every day. You're helping with that. We'll do this together. Change the world for the better.
Yeah.
When that voice in your head gets too loud, come find me.
Hey guys, I found a spell book.
I think it's
Found a
just me at
potion.
this point.
Most everyone's a couple hundred feet away by this point.
Wolfgang standing there. He's now like turned and looking, like watching you as you very clearly are having a mental conversation.
It's just
Wolfie, I found a potion.
And I kind of just like am looking back and forth between the two of you. Not saying
Mentally,
anything.
I'll sell to you. Let's talk.
And I just look at you and I just nod my head.
Keep looting the bodies. Keep going.
Careful, Nand. Tread careful.
Loot that body.
Is that the other voice they're hearing?
That's just Zach's voice in Providence.
I have the good angel, the demon, and the gremlin.
The trifecta of Frognan's personality.
God, that nailed it right there.
Oh my god.
And I will wait there the entire time until you guys pass me to go towards the ship.
It's incredible. Sybil is just there, just like,
I thought I was taking Sybil to the ship.
I had imagined you were.
No, she was
okay,
with me.
perfect. Never mind then. Sybil's following me through then.
Yeah, taking her.
Yeah, then she's gone. All right. As you finish looting, having your conversations, you board back onto the action
I was
surge.
brooding.
You're brooding instead of
For the
boarding.
record.
I'm trying to correct you.
I too am brooding.
You
Brood
were
was
not. You
shit.
were having a conversation. I
I'm
was
I'm
brooding.
brooding after the conversation.
Another brood off.
I brooded during the
The
conversation.
third brood off.
I've won every one of them. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, the third annual brood off.
Brought to you by J.J. Applegate.
Yep.
Love that guy.
You all
guy.
board the action surge, pop off into the sky. And
Wait, the ship's called the Action
Oh,
Surge?
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you missed
Oh,
that.
you missed that part.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
named it the Action Surge.
We were, like,
after the professor.
Toying with
Yeah.
it.
Dope.
Yeah, we were toying with it, and then he said it like 2 or 3 times, and we were just like, "That's the name of the ship."
Yeah. Yeah, they were joking. I was just like, I'm just gonna say it. It's the only name they've offered.
That's a
So,
good
yeah, it's called the Action Surge officially now.
That's awesome.
And his
Yeah.
name, it is named for the professor.
Mhm.
Yeah, 100%.
Ship into the sky, starting to head back to Nekrovskia, I imagine. You guys will say the word.
Yes.
All right. Heading back to Nekrovskia. If there's anything you guys would like to chat about while aboard the ship, you have about 6 minutes to do so.
I'm gonna spend all 6 brooding on the top deck at the bowsprit.
Where's Rachel? Where's Rachel?
I will approach.
You're gonna have a conversation with me in 6 minutes? Wow, rude.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, with whatever time we have.
Cliff Notes.
That's about how
version.
long ours.
So, could you hear what I was thinking to Kylas?
No.
I had some dark thoughts in the past couple of minutes.
A couple minutes, a couple days, a couple weeks.
Since I got this thing showing you the soul gem.
I mean, my grandfather did kill a man, a hero, for it. Something tells me it's dark.
Yeah, but it also lets me wield some crazy power.
I'm not gonna copyright infringe something here, but there's a thing people say about power. And what you gotta do with it.
The moral obligation of said power?
Something to that effect.
Working
Look.
title.
Look. I knew obviously you and Kylus have some pact thing going on right now. I don't really know what that means. I'm hoping it's not like his pact.
Provocative.
It is provocative. That's true.
Gets the patrons going.
I don't know if it has anything to do with the similar kind of thing he's got with his guy. If he's I don't know how that works with you fucking spell slingers. That's not really my ground to stand on.
Kind of same boat you're in.
But you need to be careful. And look, it's not like I don't distrust Kylus. I actually trust Kylus. He was there to help me save my city. That's as good as it gets for me. But you just need to be careful.
Yeah.
Because you're growing. And I don't have the influence over you that others do.
I hear what you're saying. I do. And to that, I do want to say that, I mean, for context, my dad was kind of absent, right? I saw the professor as someone that could guide me towards seeking truth, right?
That was his thing.
I see Kylus as someone that can help me to unlock my potential. And I've never explicitly told you, but I've hoped that you know that I look to you to guide who I'll become. I was weirdly looking towards Kylus, and I realize I haven't said this to a lot of people, but I love him, and I love you. And by looking to you, I see the kind of man who I want to be. Someone who stands on their morals, their virtues, their pact, their oath. This stone has given me power that I've craved badly since I've seen the conflict in this world. And it tempts me. But if it ever tempts me to act, bless you, in ways that you would condemn, I hope you would tell me.
Do you think that you'll care if I tell you?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I can tell you if I feel like you're going too far. But remember, there's going to be a lot of this that you're going to have to self-regulate.
I know.
It's, I don't know what you're hearing. I don't know what you're seeing. But I see the way you look at that thing. Like we all do. You're not terribly subtle.
Yeah, but there's potential.
I get that. But we can see your enthrallment in that thing. And I know what that's like. I remember when I got my first spear and how I went to bed with it.
Yeah.
And it was
a little weird, but okay.
It's weird, and
I want this child's book. This Pop
Your
Up
first
Kid's book.
spear.
I was 5 years
Wolfie's
old.
first spear.
I had a sharpened metal thing with but I remember how engrossed I was in it. But
Because you can change the world with it.
sure, I can help change my world with it. And, if I can help change my world for the better, then maybe that will change the world for the better.
Yeah.
My politics are local, baby. Sorry.
Psychic damage.
just take a step back from it. Not from the power. I want you not firing on all cylinders. That doesn't make any sense in this world. Yeah, it might. Yeah, firing on all cylinders.
There's a fucking weird robot guy
Yeah,
that
that's
seems to
fair.
have cylinders.
Just see multiple cylinders.
That actually, I'm standing by that one. You know,
Exhaust just coming out of his neck.
I want you hitting hard. I want you being able to throw down as hard as the rest of us. Like, we need you badly in our group, in our dynamic. So yeah, keep exploring, keep pushing, but just push in the right direction.
I won't lie to you.
Oh boy.
I did make a pact with Kylus, a promise, a vow.
What does that mean?
I pledged myself to him, and he pledged himself to me.
That's cute.
And
What does that mean?
just of loyalty, of promising to better each other.
Bound in magic?
Just in word. But
No magic behind it?
words have magic. I want to do the same with you. Does Nekrovskia have a ritual? For some reason, I imagine blood.
Yeah, you kind of put me in a box on that one. Yeah, we have things.
Should I cut myself or?
Frognan. When you think about that, the cutting, the drawing of blood, something stirs deep in you.
Sexually?
What impulse does it draw?
Whoa!
Non-existent balls.
That's a neat thought. I should explore that later.
The idea of cutting myself?
Of drawing blood.
Fucking A.
Blood magic. I'm not sure which is worse. We can table that for later.
Is there an outward display that I can show to symbolize my vow to you? I don't have the tip of a spear. I don't have a spear to tip.
Let me think about it for a bit. I'll get back to you a little later today.
Regardless, I don't want you to interpret this the wrong way.
I love when conversations start that way.
I know, it's just going to sound really weird what I'm about to say, but I promise you I don't mean it in a weird way.
I'm sure nobody at this table will make it weird.
I know you're wrong. Everyone's going to make it weird.
You're making it weird now. Keep going.
But when I first came out of the Underdark, and you called me a little bunny, I still see myself that way with you. I'm frightened, and I'm guideless. I know who I want to be, and I think you're the moral pillar that can guide me there.
No, I'll certainly try.
Okay, I've been staring at you for long enough. Should we act normal?
I feel like I've been acting normal this whole time.
Me too!
This isn't normal.
And 6 minutes.
Is there anything else anyone would like to be doing during this time?
I would have escorted Sybil to a place on the ship where I could have one of the crewmen kind of take over watch of her.
Sure.
Suggest that they...
Sim would probably take watch as well.
Okay. Can watch over her.
Easiest to trick robot.
And I
But
would...
also a very loud robot.
And I would have introduced Avery and Cable and the rest of the crew to Maverick.
Yeah, they're all kind of dumbfounded by you. Particularly Cable. Cable's taking an interest to you. You don't know if he just wants to take you apart or ask you some questions. And you don't know if he doesn't know the difference.
At some point, I would probably just kind of like eye him as he's like probably like looking me over and just like.
He's just got a wrench
Trolling.
that he's just fumbling with.
Hey there, grease monkey. These parts aren't for sale.
So fucking cool.
He's so fucking cool.
I see the way you're eyeing me. Why don't you keep that wrench to yourself?
Yeah, no problem. No problem. This could be a problem. What are you?
I'm. Eyes will flash blue. I'm a Steel Guardian model.
He pulls out a notebook and starts writing that down.
Call me.
What are the models like yous? We don't exactly see your kind moving like this.
Hey, I never asked, but where the hell are we exactly?
Flying through the sky right now.
I'm leaning on a barrel in the.
Classic.
in the
There it is!
We missed that.
We're back, baby!
a barrel of grain, maybe semolina, maybe. And
Barrels in the chat.
Barrels in the chat. We need a barrel emoji.
We do need a barrel emoji.
And I just say to him, well, we're on our way to Wolfie's hometown of Nekrovskia. On the continent of
Faldoran.
Faldoran.
Kroskia. Faldoran. What plane is that on?
The material plane.
Shit. How'd I end up all the way out here?
Does that mean you're from a different plane?
Yeah, don't remember. Sorry.
Look, I totally get it. Have you ever tried thinking real hard?
I mean,
Can I make a think real hard check?
sure, go ahead and make me an intelligence
Dig
check.
through those circuits.
Sometimes it helps to
best
have
person
someone
has.
encourage you.
15.
15. You got a lot in there. You remember it all. It's just, when did that happen again? Yesterday? I don't know. It's hard to keep track of it.
4,000 years ago.
Right.
Look, listen, Lauren, there's a lot of stuff in there.
Who?
Lauren?
Who? Lauren's not this
He called Rangwin Lauren.
It's
Don't
just,
look at me.
He's meta!
it's just,
Kill him now!
He knows too much! He's too much!
Right, I'm gonna roll a hit.
It's evil! Stop it!
look, there's a lot of stuff in there, but it's kind of tough to piece together.
His AC is so high, he knows we're at the table.
You're not feeling any murderous intent, are you?
No. I mean, I know I'm built for war, but I'm not just some mindless murder bot.
Good to know. Well, why don't you... Do you rest?
I mean, I kind of go down to half power, but I can kind of still keep an eye on the surroundings. Actually, it's really good if you ever need somebody to take a watch in the middle of the night. I can kind of just take care of it for you.
Good to know. Have you killed like a lot of people? Machines? Animals?
Hunting kind.
I'm kinda... eyes are kinda flash blue.
I mean, what kind of war did you fight in?
Let him roll his die.
Cook.
Kill count, 46,112.
People? Like living beings?
Things that were hostile.
Almost to the Crimson Startup.
Crimson Starlight's got like one on him.
That's still only counts as one.
Look, I don't know a lot about war, but I do know about battle, and I know about sides, people in power. Who'd you kill all those people for?
$46,112.
My eyes will flash blue, and then I'll actually kind of spark a little bit.
I'll just put my hand on my wrench.
Cable quickly jots that down.
I think I've fought. I think I've fought on the wrong side a couple times.
Well, now that you're in the Rat Pack,
It's the best and the worst thing.
you can rest assured that you're on the right side now.
I mean,
You know, you're all right. Thanks, Elmira. Appreciate it. I'm gonna walk away.
All right.
That guy is not good with names.
As the action surge pulls into the skyport of Baranov Tower, you guys arrive in Necrosia. Disembarking off of the ship, you are met by your sister, who immediately runs up to both you and your mother and embraces both of you. And she's a little caught up.
Yeah. I'll very overact. Presenting.
You get shoved out of the way, and she just embraces her mom.
Presenting.
Shut up! I was trying to make a show of it. You ruin everything.
You're such a nerd.
Yeah.
Push off the
Telekinetic
deck
shove
while
her
I'm
away from
screaming.
mom.
She's not a strength build. She fails.
you two devolve into like wrestling.
Yeah, it's
Right.
just it's arms and legs and
The
dust
smoke.
clouds. Yeah. You find yourself back at Necrosia before it's even lunchtime.
God, we keep doing things
Damn.
before lunchtime. This is great.
This shit moves fast, man.
We got the whole day ahead of us.
One hell of an upgrade for y'all.
No, it's up there. Really.
Okay.
What do you guys want to do?
I want to go to Lament's in the vault.
Yeah. So, like, we just had a really intense couple of minutes, right?
A few hours.
2 hours. Yeah. Totally.
Are we all in one place?
Yeah,
2
let's-
hours, 14 minutes, and 57 seconds. 58 seconds.
Would you
69
describe your
seconds.
mind as keen?
Can't say I have that
Is that-
designation.
Pacific time, or is that Central?
Is that-
where are you wired to?
Is that?
Cupertino.
Is that? I've never heard of that place.
It's MPT.
Is that
material plane?
since
Gotcha.
we've met you? When did that timer start in your head?
Yeah, probably since
Since you first saw us?
I would have engaged in the fight while actually being of my own mind.
I imagine at this point you told us what happened with the box and everything. Was I here for that?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
told you.
Sure,
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, she would have told all of us.
I made a
So
big deal about it.
we were going to go somewhere, but before we do, what's your deal? Would you share with the class?
Well, I mean, I'm essentially in very unfamiliar territory.
Yeah.
You pretty much owe her life debt, so gotta pay that down. Quite expensive.
Yeah, sure, I'll let her decide those terms. Well, if we're gonna start getting familiar, you all know my name. And I know hers.
And it's
Do
your name
you?
is your call sign or what?
Yeah.
So
They
do you
call, me
want...
they call me Maverick.
Okay, Maverick. Okay.
I will proceed to give you the history of our group in a shortened fashion. Let's call it 30 to 45 minutes of exposition about our story from then until this point. All of the major details that are relevant, none of which are incredibly revealing as to our motivations
I'll
outside.
lean up
of-
against the rail and play some dramatic music that fits every story.
And that's how we're called the Obsidian Winds.
Not the Rat Pack.
I mean, that's gonna take me some time.
Tomato, tomato.
I look at you and like just smirk.
And I assume that I get all of your names.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
sure.
I gave you
Perfect.
the lowdown.
Kind of
It was a full
prefer
the full
Kai.
group giving you the whole story. We talked about the professor and how it's very hard to fill his shoes.
Kylus
Good luck.
means sky god.
Eh, not exactly.
Well, damn, sounds like you've all been through a lot. Well, I currently don't have a station right now. Was with the unit in the past, most recent. Called himself the 7734.
777?
The 7734.
Why?
It's just the number of their brigade.
What
Not very creative. Name.
your call sign Maverick, I get that. You're a rebel, a renegade or something. You have other numbers associated with you. What is your creation story?
That same kind of blinking will happen. No, I'm not really sure. Everything's... Yeah, I don't know.
Is it because it's been wiped from your memory, or can you access back that far and it's just never been explained to you?
Big time, I couldn't tell you.
If you're looking to get your memories back, I could help you with that. If you want to wish for it.
Don't do it.
He's real good with wishes. Just voice it.
I have an idea. Hey Sim, because we're somewhere where you are.
Yes, I'm nearby.
Always
Convenient.
agreeable. That's why I like you.
I like you too.
So
Do you
He's-
robots know each other?
similar to you in the sense that you're both
Maverick
robots.
SGX. I've
Really?
known him for a while.
What?
Expand upon that if you don't mind.
Oh, sure. He was... What?
Fuck.
Oh man.
You've seen him experience this before.
Oh yeah, we have.
May I attempt some kind of magical insight on him? Maybe like an Arcana roll
Or a
or
fireball.
something. Yeah.
Let's see what makes you tick.
Scorching ray.
Yeah. To
Uh,
see what prevented that, what short-circuited that.
Sure.
What would you like to roll?
You can do either investigation or Arcana.
I wish Paul was good at these kinds of riddles.
They're both the same to me, so...
Yes, but they will reveal different
It's like
information depending on which
asking-
one you pick.
Arcana.
The right
Okay.
question,
Yeah.
but around.
Guidance.
Thank
You
you.
Guidance.
I just see Nesta
Yeah.
just like in her faux
In a
lounge.
chair, yeah.
Like-
Guidance for you.
Guidance for you. 22 Arcana.
22 Arcana. It doesn't seem to be like a magical repression or anything like that.
Mhm.
It could just be a lapse. Something's missing, maybe something's damaged. It could be more mechanical.
So
Than magical.
what I might infer from it is that he knows that something went wrong to repress his memories, but Sim never learned it and thus cannot tell us. Does that sound potentially like something that might be accurate?
That is something that could be part of that issue, yes.
Okay.
It's also not a case of, oh, I just forgot. It's like he's gone for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
And when he comes back, he kind of forgot what we were even talking about.
We found Sim on a floating island, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But whereabouts was this floating island again?
It was just floating through the sky.
But in proximity, because we were traveling from somewhere to somewhere else.
We were
Can
going
you
to
remind us?
Laminsa.
Yes, you were on that the shelf,
Uh-huh.
that massive shelf that kind of descends into the open valley, which leads out to the Moon Crater Lake.
So we had just escaped Voxstrom. We had traveled a little bit on land, crossed that fucking huge waterfall.
Yes, and then eventually you saw the ship in the
And
sky.
we took to the skies.
It landed, yes. So you were
Okay.
probably, I think you were a couple days out
Yeah.
at the speed that you were traveling from Laminsa.
Okay.
Yes,
The professor wrote down the formula to track the island.
yes, he did.
Only Kaios would give me those goddamn books. Wait, did we have that conversation yesterday or today?
You had it. It was today. Yeah, so he can't get back
I
into
did the
it.
math.
With the books
I
and
haven't gone in the ring yet today, but...
Oh, right. But once you do, that's
Yeah.
it.
Hey, Rick, you aren't...
God damn it!
fucking got him.
I mean, if anyone's going to find it, it's Skyless.
Yeah.
You don't happen to be mechanically gifted, have a tool for every job, you know? We're not related, are we? Sorry, it's a weird question.
What? I mean, kind of like my
Just figured out what you were meaning.
part of my forearm will kind of pop out and will show off a all-purpose tool.
All right, that looks like it would do the job. Do you think you could fix our little robot friend here? Get
Whoa.
those gears turning.
I mean, something broken on him.
I mean, he couldn't remember anything a moment ago.
I mean,
Say something was broken.
He mentioned that he knows you and then shorted out.
Is that what he did? He just looked like he stopped talking.
He like tilted his head and make a weird noise.
Done that before.
Do you feel broken?
Lego hands.
Don't know.
There you go.
Do you give your consent for Maverick to stick his weird tool inside you?
Oh, I really wish you didn't say it like that.
Ah.
Like I said, a tool for every job.
That context is lost on me.
I
guess
did
it's
not
fine.
mean anything by that.
You may stick your tool in
He
me.
said it's fine.
if you're all right with me taking a look, I guess I can
And shenanigans.
see what's going on.
Where does your all-purpose tool originate?
From his
crotch.
arm.
It came like I popped it out of my forearm.
Okay, got it.
He needs these visuals.
Oh.
He kind of like wheels back
Make him
towards
ugly.
you, kind of offering just a panel at the back of his head.
Okay. I'll kind of bend over. Well, not bend over. How tall is Sim again?
Oh, minuscule by comparison. He's about Frogman's height.
Okay.
What's wrong with
Wait, he's
us?
frogging his height?
Yeah.
I'm
I always pictured the solid.
essentially
No, Sim's
going
tiny.
Is this like a
to.
gnome Bart situation?
I'm gonna lay down prone
Okay.
so I can actually be at Sim's height.
Sure.
Oh.
I hate this game.
And yeah, I'll
The worst
I'll-
day.
Probe
start
him.
trying to work on him.
Go ahead and make a an investigation check. If you're not proficient in investigation, go ahead and add your all-purpose tool.
Yeah. If
bonus to
I'm
it.
using tools, I'm essentially proficient in
Yes.
whatever I'm doing.
Yes. Then go
Does
ahead.
your
Investigation check.
all-purpose tool make a vibrating sound?
Chad's asking.
No.
I'm just kidding. No.
Y'all are wrong for this.
I got 13 plus 22. I will use my flash of genius
Inquiring
again
minds.
to bring it up to 27.
27. Just investigating through. looking through this, you've worked on this type of equipment for a long time. And you do find there are some actual magical applications within the central core of his mind. And you're like, oh, that just needs a quick fix in here and there. Go ahead and roll me an Arcana check with the all-purpose tool.
Guidance.
Guidance.
I will flash of genius again.
Okay.
Jesus. How many of those do you have?
5. To make it 21.
21. 20 was the DC to fix it.
Oh, good.
Fixing it through, he kind of...
Did you? Oh shit! Lego hands. Okay, we're good.
Hi. Hi, Maverick.
Sim, I guess.
He kind of closes the back of his head and starts to like screw it back in.
Do you know him?
Here, let me. Oh.
Technically.
How do you know him?
He would come through the court every once in a while. Usually for certain jobs.
Holy shit, he did it. What court?
Yeah, what court?
Yeah, what? No, you said that already.
The Sarah court. The first court.
Looking around.
The what?
that is.
I belong to the Daskian.
Sim,
The first angels.
Oh,
when was the last time
Oh,
you
look at
saw
you.
Maverick?
I can't pinpoint the date. Maybe 6,000 years ago?
Can you spell Doskian for us?
I'll pull that up here real quick.
okay. This is kind of a big deal.
5,000. I'm
5,000.
not
Thank
that
you.
old.
Thank you.
He's not that old.
Come on.
I'm old. I'm not that old. 5,000.
Okay. Who remembers? I look around for the professor. Fuck. Who remembers what we asked him before when he shorted out over and over again?
Frogman. Daskian.
Thanks.
And
Let me
why-
just check his notes here. There they are.
Wait.
Perfect. Oh, sorry, I've had this the whole time.
The Daskian were never mentioned.
No, what we asked Sim before that he shorted out on.
All the
Oh,
different.
who Mother was.
Right, yeah. Who's your mom?
Mother was the first of magic.
Yeah.
First of magic.
The original god of magic.
He kind of said something like that before.
Would we know who the god, the patron of magic is?
There is none.
What was her name again?
Mother.
Just Mother.
Did she have a?
What did other people call her?
Is there any
Mother.
like Mistra in this world or anything like that? Okay.
There are, you would know this, just being proficient in magic. There are 3 forms of magic that pervade this realm.
Mm-hmm.
There is the arcane, which is usually in the form of the weave.
Mm-hmm.
There's the divine, which is gifted by gods and other celestial and fiendish creatures as well. And then there's primordial, which is usually natural-born magic. Druids, rangers, people of those kin will pull on that.
Okay.
Sim, did your mother make Maverick?
No. Well, technically,
What do you mean by that?
She took the credit for it.
she made magic. Magic made him. Magic made me. Magic made all of you.
Have you physically met Mother?
No.
Have you met any of Mother's people?
I've met all of you.
When we met you in a world of beings much larger than us.
Hmm.
Do you recall sentient beings that were not even larger than myself, larger than these folks?
The Daska. The Daskian people.
Can you tell us about them?
They were the first angels ever to exist. Eventually, Father decided to create a time limit for them and created mortals.
And compared to, let's say, Wolfgang, for example, how many Wolfgangs stacked on top of each other would make one of the first angels?
Wolfgang actually laughs at that. Yeah, how many Wolfgangs tall would they be?
They could choose.
Okay.
Were they made of flesh and blood, or did they look more like Maverick?
I think they would more closely resemble You five.
Why don't they reside here currently?
Because of nothing.
It's nothing.
Nothing. Nothingness. The void. Emptiness.
Did it exist before they came?
I think so. I don't really know.
So why did it cause them to no longer reside?
I think jealousy?
They were jealous of the nothing?
No. It was lacking purpose.
So
And was upset at theirs.
So it killed them?
Or it
Kind of.
ate them.
It shattered them.
How?
I don't know. I was asleep for a while.
were you asleep while they disappeared?
Mm-hmm.
Did you see any of them disappear?
Then how do you know all this?
Death told me.
Death?
The twin. Life and death.
Who is that? Who's that?
The four gods of our world. Father, mother, and the twins.
I'd love to ask Nesta if that rings a bell in her.
Does it?
Nessa, you don't know what the fuck this
I didn't
robot's
think
talking
so.
about.
Why would
This
Lunaris
is
fall into
these are
stories?
not real gods. These gods don't exist. There's Lunaris, there's Solaris, there's Uppenthal, there's Sidian, there's a lot of different gods out there. There's no father, mother, or twins.
I'd like to ask Sim about these gods you just mentioned. Lunaris, Solaris, Uppenthal, whoever the fuck else you just said.
Mhm.
If Sim knows these gods.
Not personally.
But have you heard of them during this time of Mother and...
No, I've been learning about them recently.
What do you think? It's crazy.
I'm not a god. I find it difficult to think about that power.
What makes one a god?
I don't know. Creation?
Sim,
Creation with purpose.
was there war in the time of Mother and Father?
Oh, yes. Plenty.
Who were they fighting?
Nothing.
Was Maverick there for the fight with nothing?
I don't know. Maverick would come through every once in a while. But I didn't speak with Maverick often.
Again, I'll kind of. I've seen a lot of fights. I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna walk to like the end of the deck and just
Dangle your feet.
no, just cross-legged on the bow.
Okay.
Sam, so it took these other three gods to fight nothing.
4.
To fight nothing.
No. They didn't fight. I believe they ran.
Where did they go?
I don't know.
And what was the result?
The world we're in now?
Is nothing currently the prevalent force?
I don't know. I'm just a language robot.
Yeah, but you're so smart, buddy.
I know.
Right, this has been enlightening.
You breathed. Sorry.
Sim,
It's a bit much.
thank you.
How old are you?
Close to 6,000.
You don't have an exact number?
I don't think I'm fully repaired.
Hey, you've been alive for a while, yeah?
What is alive?
Sentient, conscious, aware of the passage of time.
Yes.
When we first met you, there was a chair, a throne, a seating place.
Snatch that book out of your hands.
And we couldn't adequately harness the power that it wielded.
Mm.
Do you remember how the original beings wielded it?
They would sit on it.
And what would they do with it?
Think.
And
They
what
would
would-
will it forward.
And it would move based upon their thought processes?
I guess. I've never tried.
I tried it. It was broken.
It was, yeah, Kylus, you specifically remember that it wasn't, parts of the chair itself was destroyed. It would need to be rebuilt, and then the arcane glyphs would have to be re-established if you wanted to repair it.
But the chair was a transport source.
Yes.
Was there another reason for the chair?
I don't believe so.
So was that floating island we found you on a ship?
No. A city. It used to be.
But you could sit in a chair and move it around.
Mm-hmm.
What was the purpose of moving it?
Communication, travel, transportation, trading of goods.
You said that Mother was the first angel?
The Daskian are.
The Daskian.
Mother is the creator of all magic.
So...
Well, I'm getting a notification.
Someone loved that message.
So are they all gone now?
I don't know. From what I understand, it seems they've been replaced.
Yes,
Replaced
it does
or-
seem like that.
I don't know if dots can die, but I know they're not here anymore.
If you
Well-
can't die, why would you run?
I don't know. I've never fought nothing. I've never seen nothing.
None of us have.
Do you want a drink?
I don't drink.
Yeah, I could use a drink.
I physically can't.
Right.
Do you
a bit
consume
much.
anything?
Knowledge.
I've taught you everything I know.
Liar, no. Sorry.
I turned red.
The buzzsaws kick out. Perfect for choking.
So, off to Kylus' bar.
I'm gonna walk over towards Maverick and check on him. How are you feeling? I know sometimes revelations about your past can be exhausting.
It was. I'll stand up.
Towering over you.
There's a lot in there. And I think there's a good amount I'm not proud of. I think maybe it's time to move forward.
That's exactly what I've been doing. I think you're in the right place, Maverick.
I hope so. Something tells me when I was on the wrong side, I thought I was in the right place.
Excuse me. And then I'll walk off.
I'm gonna, on our way to the bar, I'm gonna sidle up next to you and hold you back a second.
I will follow her.
Okay.
You'll start to walk away and then you'll just hear.
Steps loud.
He's a weapons platform.
Yes.
No sneaking with him.
No.
Alright. I want to talk to you about something.
Mail and my dexterity is
And
8.
I'm willing to
Your
bet
dexterity's 8.
Yeah.
you have no idea what it's about to be.
It's how it tends to go with you. So what are we talking about?
Well, let's take a guess. What do you think I'm about to talk to you about?
Probably the conversation I didn't have with Mr. Nand.
Oh no, you definitely had a conversation with Frogman.
Nah.
You definitely
That doesn't
did.
sound like me.
It definitely
Wolfie.
sounds like you. That doesn't matter. That's not what I'm
Is this
attacking.
allowed?
What?
Like, are you saying this
Yeah,
verbally?
but I like held him
He
back.
held
as
yeah, he
well.
held me back for a
I mean,
moment,
you
yeah.
guys are still. I'm not. You don't think you guys are that out of earshot
Well,
or
how
anything?
long does your bond last?
An hour.
Yeah, so I mean, you guys could have this in your head if you want to.
I'm not.
Okay.
I didn't have any of my conversation with him.
Sure.
All of my conversation with him was verbal, not nonverbal.
Just so you guys know, Sim is listening.
That's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, what are we talking about then? Spit it out.
Sorry, I just looked over at Sim and he's smiling at me. It's just weird.
Yeah.
I can't smile. I lack a face.
It
No,
sure
he's-
looks like
you're
a smile.
smiling.
It's a smile, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
agreed.
I think it's my disposition of how I carry myself.
I don't think it's that.
No, I think it might be that. I'm going to be opening up a. Let me try that. I'm going to start over with that. I'm going to be building a building, taking over a building, something to that effect in this town. And it's going to be in my. What I want it to be is a Necroskian chapter of the Obsidian Limbs.
Oh, I do like that. That sounds quite lovely.
See? Told you were going to guess what this was about.
Yeah, I didn't.
Um,
Don't think that'd be it. I'm imagining something quite lavish.
so,
Lots of sofas and I don't know.
yeah.
Places to lay about, you know?
You have a budget of 5,000 gold.
That's quite low,
It's
considering
not.
you gave us so much earlier. And
Well, you can supplement it with whatever you want.
your mom did tell us how much you have in the bank.
That's not
so
important.
Technically, she didn't. Dominic told you all how much.
Yeah,
was in the bank.
I'm
Yeah, but
still
you are
pulling all the
mother.
information.
In more ways than one.
I'm giving you what I'm giving you. This is what I allowed to have this building taken over, built, whatever you want to do.
Right.
I imagine we're probably going to leave tomorrow for what we were going to leave yesterday for this morning. This morning. Probably going to leave tomorrow. If you want to spend part of today picking out a spot, a building that's already built, that tavern you were running yesterday, whatever.
That's mine.
We could have that conversation.
Came by it completely legitimately.
You definitely didn't. It's mine. Before it's yours, it's mine.
All right, yes, everything's yours. This is Wolfgang's Ravencroft.
Yes. Keep it up, and I might just change the city's name. Find us a spot.
I have to speak with our leader about this. She'll have some influence on it.
I'm not sure who that is anymore.
Casually walk by. You're talking about.
We did
Rainbow, right?
instill Ness as the leader.
I guess that's true.
We all put up our DM screens like, it's me, right?
Now I run our guild.
Look at me. I'm the guild master now.
It doesn't matter. I figured this was something that was up your alley, and it is a way of, part of my way of saying thanks for what you've done for the city.
Well, Wolfie, that's actually quite lovely.
Good heroes deserve good rewards, right?
5,000 gold, that's the price we're putting on it?
Well, I already gave you
Okay.
10,000, so we can move past the price.
All right. I just have to help charge for my heroics in the future.
I'm about to take that 5,000.
Okay, all right. Appreciate it.
Find us somewhere nice. And I start to walk away, and then I stop. Whatever you and Frogman have going on, steer him in the right direction. He's malleable, and you've got away with him. So, do the right thing. And I walk away.
I'll trail behind slowly.
And I head to Kylus's bar.
All right, glad you've all been waiting out on lock here in a minute.
I walk out. Wait, you seriously not going in?
There's
What the
literally a
fuck?
broken window nearby that hasn't been repaired yet.
That's the key. Hold on, let me.
Yeah. Is there anything you guys would like to be doing for the rest of the day?
Getting drunk at 27 HP.
All right.
Okay, but wait. Shouldn't we get drunk on the ship as it goes to Laminsa?
Actually, before we start drinking, there is something that we have to do, and I think all of us should be there to do it. I spoke with Phil's sister.
Right.
She told me about their customs and how we should lay him to rest.
Oh.
Return to nature, she put it.
I'm not here, by the way.
Where are you?
I walked off.
With some fucking
This is-
barrel.
This is all at the bar. Unless
didn't
you
go to
unless
the
you don't
bar.
want to be at the bar.
No,
okay,
I never
that's
went
fine.
to the bar, yeah.
I'll have to fill Renguin on this. I thought she was here.
This is just classic.
She's so sneaky.
There's no barrels
You
here.
never really know where she is.
She actually could be here, and we just don't know it.
Yeah.
That's true.
Just speak loudly.
So you think we need to bury him somewhere in nature?
Oh, she said. Did she say under a tree?
Yeah, she
Yeah.
said
Find a-
find a strong tree.
Do you remember where we met Frogman's dad?
Mm-hmm.
It was a nice little cave area with some nice trees and the waterfall. We could probably find it if we had the professor.
I could find it.
You think?
Yes.
Beautiful.
Should we go there?
She's seen the place. She can absolutely find it.
Excellent. I think it's as good a place as any. I don't know. That's my first thought. This is a brainstorm. I don't know. What do you guys think?
If on this plane, I think that's a good idea. The other idea I have, I don't know if we are capable yet.
Very well.
Maybe
Not
going
there,
to... Yeah.
You hear on the wind.
But you, the voice of my conscience, echoes my sentiment. Maybe the origin of elves, the Feywild.
Well, I thought the idea first was we go to the vault, possibly see if his soul is there. I don't know. This was more your game than
Try
mine.
to bring him back.
Sure.
I think that's great.
Before we bury him, then we go from there. We play it by ear.
Yeah, we can keep preserving his body.
Correct me if I'm wrong. His
Stalling for
body's on
time.
the ship.
Yes.
Yes.
His
That's
and
where I
Glenn.
was
And you can
headed
keep him-
after this conversation with.
Fresh.
Yes.
Oh, that's terrible.
Prevent death from taking hold.
Or rot, at least.
Yeah.
Okay.
Death already took hold.
So
Shut up. No one likes you.
You can like me.
the question.
And I love Dominic.
No, not you, Shane.
Aw, poo.
So the question is, tomorrow morning we leave, and I think we should wait a day. We have some drinks. One more day of comfort before whatever next set of bullshit we get into.
Sleeping in hammocks.
He's sleeping in hammocks instead of in my bed next to my wife. Why don't we do that? And then tomorrow we leave for Laminsa or the vault.
Laminsa.
We drop.
We
You're
bring my people to safety. Those that wish to reside in Laminsa, Ilmirna, for example, and those that wish to take up residence there.
It would be good to check in on the guild too.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Speaking of the guild, there's something I need to talk to you about. We can do it later, off screen.
But then
We
we
got some
head
shopping to
to
do.
the vault,
Oh boy.
and while at the vault, perhaps before the vault, we try to call upon the professor's sister, Kylas's mom.
He's standing right there. I don't know
I
why you're
know.
whispering.
I'm just really nervous to say it because I think he judges every time we mention her.
I'll get over it. We all
Okay.
have families. Yeah, I think that's
So
probably a
that
good
in your
idea.
mind if you'd like.
I know, but I do think you should know about it.
Cool.
Since we did mention checking in on the guild, I also have, and I pull out 10,000 gold for the guild
What?
in Laminsa.
Oh,
Ah.
perfect.
Why did I get 5? I get 10.
I figure home base needs some much needed renovations and staffing and
Employees.
all that stuff.
And $1 is really, it's worth less in Laminsa than it is here, so would go similar amount.
I mean, in this economy.
The economy's in shambles.
You would think that the Vox
Yeah, Shadow Monsters destroyed it.
Yeah.
a lot
The
worse.
Necroskian dollar way down.
The Karski and everything is very down.
Shadow Coin's wild right now.
That's our NFT.
Yeah.
Necroskian
That's our
NFT.
Bitcoin.
Buy now.
So we rest up,
We're gonna become
try to
crypto
call
bros.
the patron of the storms, his sister, his mom,
Oh, Neri Varine.
Neri.
Yeah. Kylas' mom, Neri.
Well,
Just-
give a good
there-
take to Kylos.
There's just no emotion on his face.
Head to Laminsa, then after Laminsa to the vault.
Yeah, I think we can get that done in a session or two.
Psychic damage.
Oh, my jaw hurts.
Oh shit, I'm unconscious now. Too much psychic
Too much psychic damage.
Okay. I think this works.
Okay, 2 sessions.
To pull my cups up to 2 sessions.
While you cheers to 2 sessions,
Go.
Ringwin, you find yourself in the ship.
Are you like following me? And
Yeah,
following
no,
me?
you started walking, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna follow her. You're the leader after all, so.
Love this for me.
Regina's living her
This is the
best
power
life
trip
right now.
Ringwin needed.
I like
yeah.
that she went from your assistant and now you're her assistant.
Oh,
Oh.
how the turntables
Okay.
Roll reversal.
I'll notice that he's following me, but I am making my way to where we have the professor.
Mhm. There's still plenty of the crew on the ship.
Yeah.
They're still anxious about all the new tech that's on there. So while you're kind of going about, like, Cable's still rolling around, checking on different things, reporting things back to Avery, some of the rest of the crew are still, maintaining and making sure nothing's gonna blow up.
So what is the professor like? What's his status? Is he wrapped in cloth? Is he in a coffin?
I believe he's just on the ground. There's probably, like, maybe a bit of cloth, like, laid out, so he's not just, like, down on the wood.
He's
Yeah.
like Master
Surrounded by
Chief
salt.
dead on the ground.
Based on that
Master
spell.
Chief dead both.
I mean, I'll let the
Yeah.
flavor kind of be anything
surrounded
that
in salt.
it
If
actually.
she wanted to do that for the spell.
Yeah, what does gentle repose look like when you place it on a body?
Like a mummy. Classic.
Okay. Any physical appearances of, like, maybe like flecks of starlight in the skin?
Love that. Yes.
Exactly
Yeah.
what it is.
100%.
That's exactly.
Little
Yeah.
flecks of speckle.
Yeah. Very Edward Cullen vampire skin.
Alright, that'll
in
do it
this
for me,
state.
guys.
Yeah, there is this sheen across the skin that's kind of keeping them in perfect condition.
Okay. Well, I'll kind of enter like the room, chamber area, if
The
you
lower
will.
deck.
The deck where the
Yeah.
professor is, and I'll just kind of go in and I'll close the door behind me and I'll just kind of sit down and
It's him and Glenn. They're both in the same.
him and Glenn.
Mm.
And I'll just be like, gentlemen. And I'll kind of like kneel down next to the professor. And I'll just be like, we've had a day that you would have loved. Made a new friend. He's like a robot.
I'm right here.
This is a private conversation.
Oh, sorry.
Anyway, that's Maverick, who I was just talking about. I think you would really like him. He's kind of mysterious. He seems really smart, but kind of like me, has a little trouble with memory. Anyway, I hope you get to meet him. We're on our way to see what we can do about, rectifying this whole thing you got going on right here. Death. Anyway, I just wanted to fill you in on what we did today, and I'll kind of, just tell him. And then I'll just be like, I really miss you out here. I just don't know what I'm doing when you're not here, so appreciate you coming back. I know Nesta's on top of it. I know we have a plan, but just really looking forward to having you back.
You don't have to be alone. As hovering in the air, something carves and begins to split the space. Kind of this greenish glow beginning to emanate, and it begins to tear open. And stepping through
I immediately.
is Mavi Dorn. And that's where we're going to end tonight's episode.
God! You piece of shit!
What the fuck? What?
Punk bitch.
I was so happy when you said you were by yourself.
One more combat.
That's how you got it this time.
All right. Well, thank you all so much for joining us, and thank you to Narrative Universe. Yeah,
A
thank you so much
text-based
for
TTRPG.
That we're sponsored by.
Yeah, thank you for sponsoring us. It's been a pleasure. We appreciate your support, and we will support you in all of your future endeavors as well.
Thank you, Eric, Game Master Eric, for
Oh,
the
yeah,
raid.
for the raid.
Yeah.
Thank you,
That's
thank
sick.
you.
Thank
Colin
you.
just dropping some bits like a homie.
Dude,
True homie.
Love it.
All over
The
it.
benevolent bandit.
Bum, bum,
Got so
bum.
much
And that's
catch up on.
All right.
y'all are true homies
We
for
love
real.
Hey
Yeah.
Cliffhangers too.
Yeah, we had an active chat tonight.
That was awesome.
Love it.
I do believe we'll be missing some players at the table next week. I believe.
Yeah, but we're still on, yeah?
Brittany and Lauren, we're still gonna play through. We're gonna keep the story going.
I have a competitive
Um,
air guitar thing.
Yeah, we're
I'm
Kind of a
only
big deal in the
in-
competitive air guard.
Alabama.
Not even joking.
yeah we may be starting somewhere else rather than on the ship, since we will be missing Lauren next
I
session.
have a competitive air guitar thing.
Yeah.
I just love that for you.
But we will see you all here, same time, same place. Thank you all so very much for watching. Good night.
And shenanigans.
Good night.